2024. Sarah and I just got out. Oh, I'm going to say hello to Andrew there real quick. So Sarah and I just finished in the general session. They call it general session, where we got to hear from a lot of the leaders here at Milwaukee talking about what's coming next. For the next several hours, though, Sarah's going to be running around getting content for our show tomorrow. I'm going to be right here with you guys going live for the next several hours, covering everything we possibly can. Rob Robillard's over here already getting dizzy from all the exciting stuff.
Hi, everybody.
All right, guys, so I'm going to give you a little bit of preview of what we got coming. Are you heading off?
I'm going to go to chainsaws.
You got this. You got this.
Bye.
Have a good show. All right, guys. So there are a couple of things I'm going to give you a little preview of because I want to tell you why you should stick around for this whole thing. Some of the things we learned early on is that, first of all, while last year they told us there was going to be a second Forge battery, a 12-0 that was powered by tabless cells, they surprised us with not just the 12, but there's also an 8 amp hour as well. So it's a little bit smaller, same tabless batteries though. So they're claiming tons of power. The bigger story behind that, though, is that they are combining that new battery with new second generation versions of the fuel technologies. That means RedLink Plus is now an all new RedLink Plus. That's the technology that communicates between the battery and the motor. Plus, brand new power state motors in their tools. The combination of those three new things, I can do three, the three new things means that they now have tools on the M18 platform that are more powerful than they've ever had before. Matter of fact, one of the things we're going to show you is a new chainsaw, 20-inch chainsaw that takes 2 batteries at a time, and it can take advantage of those Forge batteries. And they said the electric motor, the new power state motor in that chainsaw, is the most powerful they have ever made on the M18 platform, ever. But we're also going to see that apply to a couple of new circular saws. I know we got some smaller ones that came out in the last couple of months, but we got a new 7 1/4 inch circular saw that's going to be powered by this next gen fuel technology. There's also a rear handle, 7 1/4 inch, that's also powered by it. I'm going to go ahead and start getting walking here so we can start finding the different sections and get some walkthroughs on a lot of this content as quickly as we can. Now, we've got new things. I want to talk, let's see, some of the other stuff. There's a lot of outdoor power equipment we're going to see. That new technology is being applied to, I think they have a new power head unit for their quick chain system, a couple attachments for it, like 4 new Hedge trimmers, which is pretty exciting. No new mowers that I saw, but we've got some changes to Packout coming here. We've got some additions. We've got updates to PPE, so we've got their Bolt hard hat system is here, and they've got a bunch of new accessories for that. We've got fans and lights. We got a Bluetooth radio system that'll connect up to 200 different radios at once, presumably so you can put it across a massive job site and everybody can be listening to your music at the same time. We also have new hammer drills we're going to be talking about. We've got a new M18 pump, like the M12, that can move up to 25 gallons per minute, which is fantastic. I'm not a huge fan of the M12 version because it's not fast enough for my application that I need it for, but that M18 should be. We also have new stubby impacts, and I think that we're probably going to start there first. Who wants to help me with stubby impacts?
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, I can help you out.
All right, Calvin.
How's
Good
it going?
to see you. Doing pretty good. Guys, this is Calvin. He's going to be telling us all about the new, so we've got, I'm assuming 2 different anvils?
3 actually.
3 anvils?
Yep.
All right, tell you what, let me get this switched around, and I'm going to give you a mic.
Yes, sir.
So we can hear you real good.
Of course.
There you go. We're live. We're very excited about this. Let me get this switched so I can get some better shots of this stuff. There we go.
Of course.
All right, Calvin, tell us all about the new stubbies.
Yeah, so this is the all-new next generation stubby impact wrenches. This is going to deliver 550 foot-pounds of torque.
Sheesh.
We're going to be lighter weight, more compact. We're also going to deliver 50% faster speeds of removal. Now, we introduced our first generation tool back in 2018. Now, this was not a true pneumatic replacement, but eliminated a lot of those frustrations with the hose, with the noise and the cost of the energy. But that was 6 years ago. And we've been working and trying to develop a solution that can now deliver 550 foot-pounds of torque.
That's crazy, Calvin.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And so if we want to take a look at what we actually did to the tool,
please,
because we're keeping that same footprint when you look at it. We are remaining at 4.8 inches long And what we did is we're introducing a brand new mechanism that is patented, but it's going to be 25% more mass to deliver more torque. And what we actually patented on that is we're accelerating through impact, delivering more axial rotation and promoting more inertia upon impact. Additionally, we've actually introduced a new power state brushless motor that's going to be 30% more compact.
This is the segmented one.
This is not segmented.
Or it's not segmented.
Yep,
okay.
so that's going to be with the new saw, but
Gotcha.
in the future, I wouldn't rule that out of the question because it's a really...
It makes sense, right? Okay, great.
But when we look here at the motor, we're actually going to be about 30% more compact.
Wow, look at that.
If you want to set them down,
Yeah.
it might show it a little easier.
Very cool.
And we also haven't taken a step back on durability, which is a huge, important aspect for our users.
Sure.
So we've introduced the same anvil heat treatment process that we introduced for our high torque impact wrench last year. So you're going to get the same durability and expectations out of that. We've also introduced an additional planetary gear. So it's going to be able to handle that additional output along with threaded inserts on our gear case screws, a new rubber seal on the inside of the tool that keeps the grease inside and doesn't let it escape, keeping that mechanism lubricated throughout the life.
Can you guys please launch one with this clear case?
I'd break probably on the first impact. But hey,
but it's so cool.
It's not out of the question.
I want to see the inside of my impact stubby. That's awesome.
And another really critical frustration we've seen is battery latches breaking. So we're actually introducing a new support system that
built into the handle.
Built into the handle.
Okay.
That's going to support the latches different, or support the battery differently. So it's not going to put all the weight onto the latches, and it's going to be able to hold up over time.
Awesome. Awesome. All right,
yeah.
Calvin, thank you again.
There's one more thing.
What else have you got for me, man?
There's one more thing. It's how we change modes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's no more button. And all you're going to do is you're going to shift this into the middle position, and you're going to pull the trigger twice.
Oh, no way.
So now you have single-handed mode changes.
Oh,
so when you're working at heights or overhead.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
Using that middle spot is just genius.
Exactly.
I've never seen anybody do that before. That's pretty great. Awesome. Well, Calvin, thank you so much,
yeah,
man.
Thank
really,
you.
really appreciate it, bud. All right.
Of course.
I'm gonna steal my microphone back from you.
Sounds good.
Thank you. And you guys have a great show.
Thank you.
All right. If anybody has any questions about the stubbies, be sure to let me know real quick. Hey there, Sandy. It's so good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I saw while we were talking that there was a question about the new Packout and whether there was a rolling Packout single drawer. And there is. It looks freaking awesome. We're going to go and try to find it here somewhere. All right. We'll run across it shortly. But yes, they do have it. The new rolling Packout has a full single drawer you can pull out wall. It has everything stacked on top of it, which I'm pretty pumped about. All right, I'm looking, seeing what I can find. All right, hang on. We're gonna get over to carpentry stuff here real quick. Sit tight, guys. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. 94 new tools announced. 94. So I have no idea how we're gonna keep up with that. Who wants to see some new sanders? All right, so this is the new M18 rotary sander, correct?
Brand new M18 fuel 5-inch random orbital sander.
Random orbital sander.
Right.
Awesome. All right, hang on one second. I'm gonna get this spun around. Can you talk to us about it?
Absolutely.
All right, hang on, guys. Hang on, I gotta give you a microphone real quick.
Sure.
So everybody can hear you. All right, Joe, we've been excited about this, partially because, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and our fans know this, we've seen sanders with this format before that we refer to as a barrel grip because we love barrel grips, but it just gets the battery out of the way and allows you to get closer to the work, it feels like, but we love that format, so I was excited to see the M18 have that, but tell us all about it, man.
Absolutely. We know that sanding is one of the most time-consuming, fatiguing, and dustiest applications on the job site. And I know from your experience, and it's good to see you back this year again, that we've been laser focused on addressing some of the largest frustrations within this category across the past few years. So what we have here is the brand new M18 Fuel 5-inch random orbital sander. It delivers the power for heavy stock removal, the lowest cordless vibration in its class, and up to 95% dust collection. So we leveraged our latest and greatest fuel technology using our Power State brushless motor and RedLink Plus intelligence to deliver more power under load for fast, clean removal across a wide variety of materials. Simply put, this is going to remove material faster and get you through your day quicker, faster than the competition. But we knew power was only one piece of the puzzle as we drove towards a world-class solution in the market and recognized just how important of a role ergonomics can play in delivering, or at least improving, that user experience. So we leveraged our new form factor, as you already mentioned.
Yep.
Ergonomic
Absolutely love it.
We have our lowest cordless vibration, so the best in its class, as well as kind of a generally compact size, low profile head height. So that's going to increase user comfort and control during operation, which ultimately means that you're not going to be feeling in your hand and your arm the day after.
Yeah.
So you can see that demonstrated here side by side against one of our leading cordless competitors in the market, and you can just see how much vibrational energy gets transferred to your hand and your arm after a long day of sanding. So
all right, I know you guys can see that very well, but that liquid's like flying all over the place. And then on top of the M18, and yes, it's turned on, just nothing. That's a pretty dramatic difference.
Absolutely. Hey, that's not it, right? So
Okay.
as we transition to a fully cordless job site,
Yep.
one of the biggest pain points that we continually hear is having to bend over and turn on your damn dust extractor prior to and after every single application.
For sure.
So I am ecstatic to announce the very first VacLink compatible power tool to our carpentry lineup. Watch this. So it's not connected yet, turns right on.
And the dust extractor comes immediately on.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
So equipped with the new M18 fuel, 9-gallon dual battery dust extractor, you're going to be achieving up to 95% dust collection efficiency for a near dustless experience. Again, reducing that job site cleanup time and addressing one of the biggest pain points as users transition from corded to cordless.
Very cool, man.
Absolutely.
All right, price and availability on these guys.
So we're going to be retailing around $199,
Okay.
As well as shipping in November. And I'll give you a quick walk around of the tool as well. You
Sure.
have your power button up front. You have your removable edge guard. This is going to be great for sanding delicate, up against delicate adjacent surfaces like installed
I see.
drywall.
Yeah, sure.
On the back of the tool, we have our speed mode button, 5 speed settings from 12,000 to 4,000 OPM, as well as our VacLink button that's going to allow for pairing, unpairing, and pausing of that VacLink operation.
All right.
You'll also see on the right-hand side, our fully integrated dust collection system. It's going to allow for easy swaps between your bag and your extractor hose. So that being said, would you like to try it out at all?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So we'll put this back. Well, I guess let's give you the full spiel here. All right. Here we go. I'm going to hold that for you.
Yeah, you can.
Absolutely.
As still as you can. Thanks. All right. So we got our different modes here. So 5, I'm assuming, is the 12. You said 12,000?
Yep.
All right. Is the switch up front?
Up there on the front.
I see it.
Just a quick hold.
Yeah, it's a little tiny button. Yeah. Oh, that works great. All right, you're gonna see something that's, when you use lesser random orbit sanders and you put too much pressure on it, they stop spinning. This clearly has enough power to keep up with it if you need to do a little more material removal. So I love that already. I cannot get over how little vibration is coming through to my hand. Like it doesn't feel like a sander. That's really impressive. That's really, really awesome. And you also notice, like you said, I've got the vac automatically turning on. I'm seeing no dust anywhere. It's very, very clean. And I'm clearly removing the marks off the wood. It's great. I like its bumper too.
It is removable as well, so you can take it off if you don't want it. But again, that little extra layer of forgiveness is critical to make sure you're not creating more damage than doing good.
Great. Oh, that's a brake.
It sure does, a quick break.
Dude, I love that. Sorry, that makes me real. No, it's the vac gonna turn off automatically in a couple. Oh, there it goes. So the vac automatic shut up. Love it, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, I'm losing all kinds of control here. All right. Anything else? So when are we gonna see it? And
that's it. Again, early November is what we're looking at, and it's gonna be around $199.
Very, very cool. Awesome. All right, Joe, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us. Appreciate it. I'm gonna steal my mic back from you so we can go ask some more questions of some more people. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. You have a great show, dude. All right, guys. Let's get turned around here Big thanks to Ohio Power Tool who just dropped us 20 bucks. We appreciate that, guys. That's super cool of you. All right, we have a billion other things to see. Oh, so Sarah found something already that I'm really interested in. I want to know about this. So they've got, I'm going to spin this around and like get in on her action here. This thing right here, now this is just a mock-up so you can see through it, but they literally have, like, you guys have seen like vortex separators. This is from what we saw earlier is a separator for debris, for heavy debris. So you pair it up with your vac, or they've got it paired up with the Packout. Oh, it's actually Packout compatible. Awesome. Yep, it's Packout compatible. So this is going, and again, I don't know if it's vortex, but it's going to separate all your big debris so you don't clog your filter, which I think is pretty exciting. Yes, Sandy, it is. It's a dust separator, but they also want you to know you can use it with any, you don't have to use it with the Packout. So I'm gonna see if Sarah's over here like hogging all the cool stories. You're hogging the stories. We want to hear about this thing. So let me get. So did you ask whether it's a vortex?
It is a cyclonic.
A cyclonic?
Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Awesome. Yeah, Sarah knows. We were really excited to find out how this thing works. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Bye, Sarah. All right. Do you mind if Ben? Can I mic you up?
Absolutely.
All right. Great. Ben, nice to meet you, or if I've met you before, I'm sorry. So, you look really familiar. Were you here at Pipeline last year?
I was here at Pipeline last year, and I believe you guys came when we introduced the 6, 9, and 12 gallon vacuums.
Yes, we
as well.
did. That's when.
So,
That's
yeah.
when. All right. So now, we just heard that this is cyclonic, and it is Packout compatible. It'll snap onto Packout, right?
Correct.
It's got the cleats.
Yep.
Okay. So it will naturally work great with the Packout vac, but I can use this with any of my dust extractor, shop vacs, whatever, right?
Exactly. Any vacuum that you already own, any 1 7/8, 1 1/4, or 2.5 inch diameter vacuum product, it's going to connect up to all of those.
Excellent. Man, it seems awfully small for a cyclonic solution. So how do you guys fit all that in there?
Yeah, so we actually get about 3 gallons of capacity in that, and the super cool thing about ours is that you have that total mobility. So we already mentioned the Packout compatibility of it.
Yeah.
But if you think about some of the stuff that people are using today, it's connected to a 5 gallon bucket, it's super cumbersome, there's a bunch of gangly stuff hanging off of it.
Yep.
Everything that comes with this product, including the hose and the multi-fit adapter, stores neatly in the top here. So if you
that's
can pack
slick.
this up, and if you're doing multiple jobs a day, or if you have it set up stationary, you want to store it in your truck, it all compacts into a nice tight solution while still getting 3 gallons of capacity, which is going to last you well over a full day of cutting if you're doing miter saw cutting, table saw cutting, and even general cleanup as well.
Absolutely love that. All right, so talk about price and availability.
Yep, so this is going to be around $99.99. It's going to be coming out in October of this year, so just a couple months wait left.
Sounds good. Not a long wait. Really appreciate that. All right, Ben, thanks again. Really appreciate it. I'm going to steal my mic back from you.
Absolutely.
And we're going to go wander around and look for something else to geek out on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, guys, let me know if you guys have any additional questions yet. Oh, did Sarah find the roofing? We've got a roofing nailer, people. I found the roofing nailer. You can probably hear it. 6 nails a second. 6 nails a second. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I'm really anxious to see how heavy this is, because what we've run into with competitors' battery-powered roofing nailers, typically these guys will tell you that they're only going for the smaller roofing jobs and not for the big ones. This guy claims with a 3 amp hour CP, M18 CP high output battery, 1,100 nails. You roofers are gonna have to tell me if 1,100 is enough to get you through a job, a big one or a small one. But either way, I'm really anxious to see how heavy this is and see if we can get an interview here, but somebody else is talking about it right now. I may have to move on. So here it is. I'm gonna give you guys a look at it real quick. With that coil magazine, look at that thing. Oh, I'm just so excited about this, man. So excited about it. People have been asking for this for just so long. Yeah, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see when somebody's ready to talk. Hopefully we're gonna get Sean here to talk to us about it. See if he's gonna do a demo here. Yeah, this is something we've been waiting for an awfully long time. Whoa. Sorry about the wiggling, guys. Hello from Japan. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Yeah, Tinker, they said that this thing is like 6 per second, which is really amazing. Sean, are you available to talk to us about this?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, let me get a mic on you real quick.
We are excited about this one.
Yeah, oh my God. Like, everybody's flipping out. This is something that we've had requested for just so long. All right, so Sean, we've got a coil roofing nailer on the M18 platform.
We do. We finally do.
So excited.
We're finally able to tell you all about it, which is great.
So yeah, please introduce us to it, and then I got a couple questions. Go ahead.
Absolutely. All right, so the new M18 Fuel 15-degree coil roofing nailer. This is something that we're really excited about. We know all of you have been asking for it for a long time. Up to 6 nails per second. We knew speed was absolutely paramount when anyone's looking to go from pneumatics to cordless. You're going to get about 1,100 nails per charge on the kitted high output 3.0 battery. We're kidding with the 3.0 because you get a ton of runtime, but you're also keeping the weight and the ergonomics in a good place.
Clear, and that's my first question is going to be just how heavy this is, because what we've heard from our viewers who are professional roofers is that on the battery solutions they've had so far, they'll use them because they're convenient for a small job, but with the big jobs, a full roof, they don't touch it. Still go back to hose. Are we trying to finally push the compressor and the hose off the roof?
I think we're pushing it farther, not completely gone.
All right,
This is an ideal solution to be completely battery operated on everything from your repair jobs up to your medium-sized jobs, maybe 3 to 5, maybe a little bit more than 5 square. It's a great solution as a supplement for your full tear-off re-roofs and your larger jobs, but probably completely cordless on your medium-sized jobs from a squares perspective.
Very cool.
7.3 pounds bare tool.
Okay.
And 8.6 with the 3.0 battery on it. So for some reference, it's similar to our 15 and 16 gauge angled finish nailers bare tool.
Very cool.
A couple other things I want to point out to you.
Please.
There's another demo just to your right.
Okay.
So a couple features here. I guess on the roofing side, we have a single closed door as opposed to the 2-piece. Feedback was really clear throughout all of our field testing to go with the single closed door.
Excellent.
Tool-free depth adjustment for different substrates, different nail lengths, what have you.
Very cool.
A unique belt hook that was made just for the roofing nailer, knowing that when it's not on the ground, it's most likely either going to be on your person, so you have a belt hook. It's reversible on both sides, but what this is designed for is 2 things. 2x material, but specifically for scaffolding. The reason I say scaffolding is that we also have an integrated vinyl siding tip adapter that comes with all of these tools. It's tool-free, it's on board, inserts onto the nose of the tool, and then these pegs will fit right into your vinyl siding or say your window flanges to line you up properly, and it stands that tool off of the workpiece, so you're also not overdriving those nails, so you leave some room for expansion and contraction.
Very cool.
Last feature that we're excited about, if you notice on the bumpers here, there's screws in them.
Yeah.
Knowing that roofers live on abrasive surfaces,
and they are.
These will wear down over time. So for the first time, they're replaceable.
Love that.
The tip will be available as an accessory in case this goes missing.
Okay.
And the bumpers will be sold as a kit as well for anyone who wants to replace them.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so several of our viewers right now are saying that they don't think that the 8.6 you said, or 8.8?
8.6 with a high output
with the 3 amp hour battery. That they don't feel like that's much at all. So that's great. I'm glad to hear that. It'll be exciting to see just how big of a job these guys can tackle now they finally. And again, they've been asking you guys for this thing for so long.
They have.
All right, you've got another demo though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go see this other demo.
So we've got set up here is a tool with the vinyl siding tip adapter installed on it. I have 1 3/4 nails in here, which is going to be more commonly used for your vinyl applications.
Yeah.
So what you'll be able to see here, I'll put it in single fire. And you'll be able to see right here, you're going to line up right into the channel. It notches in.
Yep.
Did a lot of work to make sure this fits with all of your common brands around the US, around North America, and globally.
So will it work with standard Hardy LP Smart Side lap?
It won't. This is specific for vinyl.
It is specific for vinyl, okay.
Yep, different nails, different tool for your LP and your Smart Side, something perhaps, if it connects to a hose, I think we're interested in looking at a cordless solution for things in the future.
Very cool.
This is specifically for vinyl.
Okay.
So it's going to fit right in there. And then the important piece is making sure that the drive depth is correct.
Yeah.
So you need to have that room.
Excellent. Very, very slick.
So this is going to be coming in Q4 this year.
All right, and what's the price? You said it's going to be kitted with the 3.0, high
Kitted with
output.
the 3.0.
And how much is that going to cost?
It's going to be $379 bare tool, $479 kitted with the high output 3.0.
Excellent. Awesome. There you go. Oh, what's the cost for the replacement kit?
Let me get back to you on that one.
Okay,
Won't be very
we'll try to
expensive,
swing
but
back around.
I'll get you it before the end of the day here.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Awesome. Sean?
Pleasure.
Great
Thank
to
you,
see
everybody.
Thank you so much. Going to steal our mic right back, so we can go find some more juicy goodness. Guys, I'm so pumped to see that roofing nailer. I'm really excited about that. Again, we've only stopped at 3 places. We have 94 new tools to cover. So bear with me. We're going to try to get through them fast. What do you guys say we check out the new batteries? You want to see the new 8.0? I'm really excited about this.
How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Say hi to you yesterday.
Were you there yesterday?
I was there.
I missed you
talked to
yesterday.
I didn't want to interrupt you though.
All right, I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to mic you up.
Okay.
So far, and I've covered this a little bit, we know that last year you guys told us that you launched the Forge battery, which was the 6.0, which has lithium pouch technology in
Correct.
it. We got a sneak preview of a 12 amp hour that's going to be using tablet cells.
Yes.
But when we arrived today, the 12 amp hour's here. There's also an 8 right in between.
That's right.
So now we've got 3 Forge batteries. We're all on board with that so far. Then, of course, the next announcement was that being a key element of fuel.
Yes.
We now have a next generation Red Link, which is the technology, and we have a new next generation power state motor.
Yes.
And these 3 things combined makes next gen fuel.
The next
right?
breakthrough in M18 fuel
next
technology.
breakthrough. Okay, so we're not calling it next gen fuel.
It is our next generation, but it truly is, in terms of step changing capability, is the next breakthrough for us.
Awesome. All right, so tell us about these batteries and what makes them so special. And again, I see that we've actually got some of the segmented motors and that kind of fun stuff. I want to know about all of it, man.
Yes, we'll walk you through the whole piece.
We're ready.
So when we look at the 3 components, like you mentioned, it's batteries, motors, and electronics. And each of those components, go ahead.
I know, give me 1 second. So sorry, what's going on? Sarah's very upset.
I'm just waiting for you to stop getting in my face.
Oh,
I'm not following you.
You literally have followed me to 3 places.
I feel like you followed me just first in front of me.
There's a conflict of interest right now.
Well, Sarah is shooting our show for Friday, for tomorrow. Sarah,
I thought you guys were on the same team.
So guys, just to remind everybody, our live will be going on for a couple hours today, and then tomorrow at 8 o'clock as usual, Sarah's content, which is going to be higher resolution, more detailed, better presentation than I'm capable of.
More pixels.
Of all this fun stuff. Yeah, more pixels for everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
You're fine.
I didn't mean to get in your way.
Go for it.
So I literally thought you were like mad about their setup here or something.
You'll get the dress rehearsal through this, and then Jake can run you through it again right after. So.
All right, guys, we will go to the Packout after this. I'm getting everybody's asking for the Packout. So
I'm not going to Packout.
don't follow me to the Packout by going there first.
Going to the roofing unit.
Don't do it, Sarah. Don't do it. Be a team player. All right, I'm so sorry. Let's hear it again.
So let's
go.
talk about it. So what's changing in the next generation? So
Yes.
you mentioned it's batteries, motors, electronics. It's not just a new red lithium forged battery. It's new motors and new electronics design. One of the first things I want to point out is the changes. So this is our existing motor design in the circ saw, 7 1/4 circ saw today.
Yep.
This is the new motor design that's being used in the new 7 1/4 circ saw. So this is what we're calling a segmented motor design. The reason why we're calling it segmented is it's actually manufactured in pieces. The reason why we manufacture this in pieces is the machinery, our automated machinery, is able to wind copper around each piece way easier. If you think about a single piece like this, it's much harder for the machinery to actually get in there and wind copper. So when we segment the design, you can get much more copper. You can actually get 36% more copper, and you can actually see that. There's just way more copper in that smaller motor design. So it's more copper, which means more power.
But it's very small.
15% smaller. So you have less air gap, which means that this is a more power dense motor. It's our most powerful power dense motor we've ever made.
Does it make heat management more difficult?
No, actually. So since there's less air,
I didn't say whether you didn't tackle it, but does it become a challenge once you make things smaller?
Great question. Actually, air is one of the worst conductors of heat. So being able to take out those gaps allows heat to be conducted through those components.
No kidding,
and
that's
heat
cool.
out of the system.
All
so
right.
It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
There. So that's the motor technology. Electronics. you're going to actually see major differences in the electronics design. So here's our current generation electronics package in the Circ Saw.
This is RedLink Plus.
This is RedLink Plus, and
Okay.
this is the next generation of RedLink Plus intelligence. So these electronics, the first thing you're going to notice, way beefier wires. These are thicker gauge wires, which means they can handle more current. They can handle more current and handle more heat from the system. Another piece you're going to notice in those electronics is we're using much more upgraded components that are more powerful and more space efficient. Here are the FETs in the existing motor design. They're bigger, they're bulkier. These are the new FETs in the next generation electronics. There's 6 FETs in the current motor, in our current board package. There's 8 FETs because we're more space efficient and these are more powerful FETs as well. So it's a much more efficient design. And ultimately, those 3 components together, batteries, motors, electronics, allows us to deliver the next breakthrough. So I'll let Jake run the demo and demonstrate what that power capability is all about.
All right, let me move my mic over to Jake, because the one he's got on right now is a fake one by Team Sarah that doesn't really matter. There we go. All right, Jake, tell us about it, man.
So what we got here is our circular saw demo. This is a dyno demonstration. We have our next gen circular saw with the new Forge 12.0. Our current gen circular saw with the high output 12.0.
Gotcha.
This is going to simulate a load on these tools, and you're going to be able to see the power dynamic curve on these to see the difference.
Okay.
So I'm going to run both of these together, and you're going to be able to see those side by side.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Oh, hang on. Give me a second. Get over on this side so I can see better. All right, let's go.
I'll restart that one time.
We're gonna get it started over. Here we go.
All right. All right. So as you can see here, that white line is going to be our next gen technology. That red line is going to be our current generation. So what you're seeing here is a significant increase on power, and specifically continuous power. So you're going to have more power continued over the long type of the tool.
Yeah, so ultimately that's going to give you a stiffer power curve. So if you're doing an application where you're doing a longer duration, that next generation technology with the batteries and motors, electronics, is going to be able to deliver that higher power and hold that power stiffer longer.
Gotcha. Very cool.
So now
oh man, that's exciting.
Yeah, if we want, we can jump on over and actually get some hands-on and try these out.
Yeah, let's do that. Let me grab my mic.
I get the right one.
Yeah, it's the good one. Sorry, you can do that too. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so it's great to see it on a dyno. I mean, it's demonstrating the power capability.
Sure. Yeah.
But we also want to be able to get hands-on and see that power difference. So here's a station where we're actually showing the Forge XE80, and over on the right, you'll get the ability to see next generation tools, the next breakthrough in tools and batteries.
That's with the full fuel
Forge,
upgrade.
New motors,
This
new
is just showing us the benefit of Forge on a current
existing tool,
okay.
protecting the user's investment. So I'll let Sam take it away from here.
Right, yeah, go ahead and hand him the
pass
mic.
the mic over to you
Perfect.
here.
Hey Sam, thanks for
going?
joining us. We appreciate it. We're super excited to see this demo.
Happy to be here.
So tell us about it.
Yeah, so as Apir was just explaining, a lot of the other demos, you're seeing the full next breakthrough. That's new generation motors and electronics with the new Forge packs. Here we're going to display that you're still going to see an increase in capability with the tools that you have already made an investment in. So we have the M18 Fuel Super Hog here, a tool that's been in the market for multiple years now, generally used by the plumbing trade for rough-ins during construction, right? So we got a high capacity 2 9/16 bit, drilling through some 2x material, very common application you'll see in the field. Generally, we recommend pairing it with one of our high output packs. It's a very power hungry tool, really benefits from that extra power. But we'll start off with the XE50, the most proliferated pack we have in the field today, to kind of set a baseline. We'll see how it performs. All right. So you can see, you still get the application done.
It does.
If you put a little too much pressure, it kind of bogs down. You're really working this pack hard. So now we'll take a jump up to our high output HD 12 amp hour pack and see how it performs.
Okay. That's true, guys. We don't have a 5-cell Forge.
True.
We have the replacement is going to be the six cylinder we got last year, which has lithium pouch technology. All right, keep going.
Up until today, the most capable pack we had in our battery landscape.
There you go. That's a high output 12.
Exactly.
Clearly a
Major
difference.
jump in performance, right?
Yep.
You get more power, faster application speed, but you got to sacrifice a lot of weight and size.
Right, it's huge.
Huge.
It's the lunchbox.
Finally, we'll jump over to our brand new M18 Red Lithium Forge XE 8 amp hour pack, and
Now
we'll see how it stacks
this
up.
guy has the tabless cells like the 12.
Correct.
Versus the 6, which is going to have the lithium pouch.
The pouch, correct.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Like butter. You're getting the same, if not more power than that high output 12-volt pack. But you're
with a
doing
much smaller battery.
Much smaller, 20% smaller, 30% lighter weight. Means less fatigue and more productivity on the job site.
Sam, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks, bud.
course,
Really,
it
really
was a
appreciate
pleasure.
it.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you. Let me
as
take
well.
that mic back
Oh,
up here.
yeah,
That
please
mic
do.
is playing musical chairs.
Oh,
right
it's going to for the next probably 3 hours, I'm guessing.
Well, cool. So you saw the power capability on our existing tools. Let's talk about some of the other new benefits of the Forge
right,
batteries
please.
as well.
Hey, Aminal, good to see you. Hey, Arachley, thanks for joining us, buddy. Appreciate it.
So why don't we jump to the longest life, and then we'll go over the cool cycle. So
All right.
our 3 promises with Red Lithium Forge batteries, right, is most power, fastest charging, longest life. Those are the 3 benefits.
Yep.
So we're demonstrating our power capability on these tools.
Yep.
We're going to talk about the faster charging capability. The other piece I want to talk about is longest life. Now, we talked about longest life last year.
Yep.
And I want to make sure it's really clear. Longest life does not just mean cycle life. Yeah, we're getting improved cycle life. We're getting 50% better cycle life than our Red Lithium
Okay.
and high output batteries. But it's more than just that. It's about durability. It's about chemical resistance. It's about ingress protection. These are all part of the longest life promise, because ultimately, many times our users are not running their batteries until they die because of cycles. Their batteries are dying because of heat, because of drop, vibration, durability related issues. So here we've got a station that actually showcases some of those improvements. So first off, we upgraded these pack constructions completely, ground up redesign of this pack. And let's start from top to bottom. So one of the first things we did is actually our fasteners are now no longer fastened vertically, they're fastened horizontally. And those fasteners are fastened horizontally through the housing and through the core. So the core is fastened to the housing, which makes it more rigid and more durable. The other piece is we've upgraded the power routing. So the straps, the electronics, the terminals have all been upgraded, and that's allowed us to be 40% more thermally efficient just in those components. That has nothing to do with the tabless cell technologies at all. That's just upgrading the power routing. Then you take the tabless cell technology, you're going to actually have to be able to connect that power routing to those tabless cells.
Yep.
We do that with the new manufacturing process called laser welding. So today in our high output batteries, we use a process called resistance welding.
I see that. Yep.
We're doing away with that on Red Lithium Forge, and we're going to laser welding. So you get these nice, really nice geometric shapes here. Each one of these are laser welding the power routing to the tabless cells. It's pretty much bridging that connection that allows the power to go from the cell to the electronics to the tool.
Yeah. And it's creating the largest possible pathway.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So it's reducing resistance because the connection is much more solid. It's also a stronger connection physically, which means from a vibration and drop perspective, you're going to get better durability of those connections. Because if one of those connections comes off, you got a dead pack. So we needed to improve the durability, the robustness of that connection.
Very cool.
The other piece is the actual cool cycle capability. So through cool cycle, we've integrated venting through the pack, right? So we've got venting through the top of the pack. That venting goes through the core. So we actually now have venting that goes through the core of the pack, which you don't have on high output today. And that venting goes straight through the bottom. So that airflow is actually going through each and every one of the cells, cooling those cells in that battery, and then out through the bottom. So, air cooling is not new in this industry. There are other competitors that are using air cooling technology, but our air cooling is the most aggressive in terms of airflow and rapidly cooling the pack. And the reason we're able to get away with that is a patented ingress coating technology that we've introduced on Red Lithium Forge last year.
Yep.
And this year we've got a pretty exciting demonstration to show how effective is that durability. So first off with this coating, it's pretty much near invisible. So if you actually look at this pack, this is already a coated pack. It has that patented ingress coating technology.
Yeah.
It's protected.
Got it.
But you can't see it. There's no conformal coating like you typically see it, the goop that you see over the electronics, or the potting that tries to fully seal it.
Yep.
The problem with those technologies is you're actually sealing the pack, which actually isn't great from a thermal perspective. And we'll talk a little bit more about why that's not a great approach. So Jess is going to demonstrate here what that patented ingress coating is capable of.
Hi, Jess, how are you? Oh, hang on 1 second. We're going to get the mic on.
Oh, yeah, I
keep
forgetting about musical chairs here.
All right. Hello, my name's Jess. Hope we're doing well today.
Hi, Jess. Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Awesome.
So explain this demo to us.
Yeah, so as Xavier had mentioned, our patented ingress coating is what's protecting our battery packs from water, dirt, dust, debris, etc. So if you're familiar with Alka-Seltzer, we have an Alka-Seltzer tablet that is directly out of the package, right?
Okay, yep.
And then we have one.
No modifications to the Alka-Seltzer tablet.
Nope,
Gotcha.
normal Alka-Seltzer.
All right, no tricks.
Then we have our tablet that is coated in the patented ingress protection here.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay,
so
okay.
Once we place it in our beakers, let's see what happens.
Oh, look at that. So you actually coated that tablet on the left with your ingress coating to protect it from water. That's amazing.
So the Alka-Seltzer is doing exactly what it's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, it's
and this one-
Alka-Seltzering.
Yeah.
But that one's
this
not.
one is fully coated. No reaction whatsoever. So that is the exact same coating that we're applying on the entire core of the battery.
Very
Again,
cool.
That coating is what allows us to have much more aggressive air cooling technology on the battery.
Awesome. So we got a couple of quick questions for you. One of them is, so we've now seen, thank you for remembering that, Jess. Thank you for the demo, Jess. We appreciate it.
Jess.
Thank you. One of the questions is, now that we're looking at the lithium-ion pouch technology 6, we now have tablets 8 and a tablets 12. Are we ever going to see anything in like the CP size, an even smaller, like a 5-cell tablets, or a smaller lithium pouch technology version for Forge?
Yeah, it's definitely something we're exploring. We see that there is a user need for not only high power, but more compact batteries.
Yeah.
We've definitely got some batteries on the roadmap that we're working on that are going to meet that need of the user to have batteries that are smaller than 8, smaller than the Forge 6, that are taking advantage of new tablets technologies.
Awesome.
So more to come on that piece. But
Sounds good.
We do see a user need there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
okay, and really quickly, this new longest, so the ingress coating that we were just talking about, is that in the 6.0?
it is in the Forge XC60
It is in the,
as well.
okay, so all three of the Forge batteries have that tech.
We introduced it last year. We just have a way better demo this year to actually
Right?
pay it off. So
No, that's actually very clever and very convincing.
Yeah.
It's been sitting in there a while now, and I haven't seen a bubble come up yet.
Yeah.
No Alka-Seltzering going on at all.
No Alka-Seltzering. So again, upgraded pack construction, patented ingress coating, chemically resistant housing, so this is protect against oils, greases, and solvents, just like the Forge 6.0 was last year. And again, the increased cycle life, 50% more cycles on the lithium or high output batteries today.
Are you going to be increasing the warranty term to back up these new Forge batteries? Are they still, is it 3 years?
We'll be holding it at 3 years. So
Okay,
3 years, just like our high output 8012E, 12.0. But I will say, just from the field feedback that we've had, is our expectation these batteries should last as long as these warranties, if not longer. They should exceed the expectation.
Great, great. All right, what's next, man?
The next piece is a traffic jam.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
So,
what's up, Alabama? Hey, Chad, thanks for joining us. So once again, we're waiting for Sarah to finish shooting for our show. I don't know why she just keeps following me around.
Yeah, I thought you guys had it worked out. She was going to do Packout, you were going to do
Well,
this.
I mean, we need to get the information out right now.
Yeah,
like this is an emergency. Hers is for tomorrow, so I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you what, while they're talking about that, can we, we were talking about the improvement that the Power State, those segmented motors.
Yes.
In the introduction, you guys mentioned a new dual battery chainsaw.
Yep.
20-inch.
Yes.
It has the new next gen fuel technology in it.
Yeah, so it doesn't have that exact segmented motor. The first tool to utilize that motor is the 7 1/4 circ saw.
Circ saw, okay.
However,
and the rear handle? That's the rear handle as well?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 new circ saws.
Yes, but
okay.
the chainsaw and the grinder have new motors that have never been used in those chainsaws or grinders before. So
it's the most powerful motor M18's ever had.
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty exciting.
So I look at the motors very similar to how I look at our cell technology in Forge. You know, when we launched Forge last year, we said that Forge was not just pouch. It was going to be pouch and tablets for any new cell technology in the future. We're not going to pick one and only call that Forge.
Yeah.
It's very similar with our fuel Power State brushless motors. We still have some of the best-in-class Power State brushless motors out there. We have a new design with segmented. We're going to be utilizing both motors where they make sense. It all depends on the tool, the application, the user need, and we're going to find the right motor to meet
Awesome.
that need. So,
hey guys, can we get in on the cool cycle demo?
There's
558 of us that would really like to see the new Oh, come on, Sarah.
Oh, no.
Be nice. Hi, how are you?
Oh, okay, thanks, man. Okay, so we talked about the longest life. We talked about how having that coating protection is incredibly important. We'll talk about why that patented ingress coating is so important to us.
Okay, sure.
So when we talk about Forge XT80 and HT12O batteries, these are not typically the batteries that you're going to use on light demand tools or applications. These are meant for heavy duty users using heavy duty applications. We talk about large angle grinders, a 20-inch chainsaw, tabletop tools like miter saws and table saws, rotary SDS Max, rotary hammers. These are powerful tools. They're not only delivering a lot of power, but they're also back-to-back applications. These are environments where packs are not only discharging, but they're also getting hot. They're generating a lot of heat as they're running through those applications. If you're also working in those hot environments, that's not going to help the situation either. These batteries are going to get warm. So what we've done here is we've actually created a test. What we're running is we're running the red lithium Forge 12O and the high output 12O on a load, simulating a load like on a tool, like a rotary hammer or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
That actually overheats the high output 12O battery and it shuts down. Yeah. So let's run through what happens in that kind of scenario. Okay. So the first thing you're going to notice is running on that same load, Forge battery's much cooler. Just going on the charger, it's much cooler. That's because of all the benefits you talked about. Improved power routing, lower resistance.
Better thermal management.
Exactly, better thermal management. So it's cooler going on the charger. Okay. You can see how hot that high output battery is. Now the problem with this is when that high output battery is going on that charger, it's sitting there just cooling.
Yeah, it has to before you can start filling it up again.
Exactly.
Well, we're used to that, sure.
Yeah, it takes about 15 minutes for that high output 12V battery to just cool ambiently. No airflow. It's just sitting there cooling.
Sitting, room temperature, calming down.
Room temperature.
Gotcha.
No charge current can be delivered to that battery until it cools.
Okay.
With the red lithium Forge battery, it can take up to 90 seconds for that battery to immediately start cooling and then start accepting a charge. But actually, in this demo that we're showing, even though we're showing a little bar here for that 90 seconds, in this exact demo, the Forge 12O actually cooled instantly. As soon as that pack went on the dual base supercharger and the airflow started going through, it cooled right away. But it can take up to 90 seconds if you push that Forge battery on higher and higher
absolutely got it at
loads.
peak heat before it gives up.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now comes the charging time. So on that dual bay rapid charger, it can take in total, with the cooling and the charging, up to 127 minutes to charge. Whereas in the dual bay supercharger, after that cooling, it only takes 45 minutes to charge on that charger. So yeah, you're getting an incredibly fast charge speed, up to an hour faster, but you're also getting the cooling performance. So if you look at the Forge battery, it's ice cold. It is super cold on that charger. You can see even from start to finish, there's a difference in that temperature. Yeah. And when you look at the high output battery, yeah, it's gotten colder, but it's still considerably warm. There's still a decent amount of heat on that charger because the charger itself also brings a little bit of heat into the equation.
Of course, sure.
So the challenge here is when you take both these batteries and put them back on a tool, it's kind of an unfair advantage that Forge has. Forge now is actually cooler, so it's actually able to run more, be able to deliver more runtime. The high output battery is going to heat up and overtemp sooner. So that means less runtime on back-to-back applications.
Awesome.
So when you put it back on that tool, Red Lithium Forge is going to maximize that runtime because it's cooler. It's going to extend the capability and more work that you can do on the job.
Very cool. Yes, to answer a quick question, this is the same supercharger we saw last year. Sarah and I have actually been using it ourselves with our 6 amp hour Forge battery, and it's very, very, very fast. Yeah. Completely see why. So
yeah,
awesome.
That raw charge speed benefit. 15 minutes supercharged 80% on the Forge 6 cell last year. 35 minutes supercharged 80% on the 80 and 12O. Both these packs are charging at the same time. So this 12O is charging 25% faster than the high output HD12O battery charges today. Wow. So the fact that this is 4 amp hours more, yet they both have the exact same charge speed.
How likely are we ever to see any of this technology come to M12? We believe tabless cells, we feel like you could fit in those things. Actually, could you? Are those, so the unique thing about M12 is that they put the battery inside the handle. So you got thicker handles, right?
The cells go right
But
inside.
are those all 18650s?
Those are 18650 and M12.
Okay,
yes.
Can you do tabless 18650s?
Where we're seeing the technology for tablets, it's definitely opening up into other spaces. So
all right.
We definitely believe that this tabless technology, pouch cell technology, we're going to want to utilize it in M12, M18, and MX Fuel. All three of those systems are going to be benefiting from Red Lithium, the technology that we have in Red Lithium Forge today.
Very, very cool.
You kind of think about it, Red Lithium Forge is kind of like the test bed. It's where we're putting in all the new technologies. Our goal is not to keep it there. Yeah. Over time, as technologies mature, the technologies that started at Red Lithium Forge may end up in Red Lithium high output and may end up in Red Lithium batteries in the future. So it's meant to start in Forge, but eventually those technologies will proliferate.
Okay, so one other thing I want to ask you really quick, and this is just
from a business standpoint, R&D standpoint, it seems a little unusual that as you're going to your next gen batteries, you chose to work with 2 different technologies. Now, when I asked about this last year, the response was that in testing, you can do more in a smaller package, but once you get to a larger package, the tablets makes more sense. I get it, but now seeing 2 new tablets, are we still going to be investing in R&D in both of those things, or are we going to see a 5-cell tablet that's going to replace that pouch technology?
Yeah, well, we see that it's worthwhile investment in both technologies, pouch and tablets. You are seeing right now a big push of investment in tablets right now because there are some key benefits. So you mentioned one of the reasons we did the pouch cell and the 6.0 was it allowed us to deliver that high output HE12O power and do it in a package that's 30% smaller and 40% lighter than high output 12.0. That was a major benefit. The other major benefit was that really fast charge capability, 15 minutes supercharged to 80%. That was one of the reasons why we believe pouch cell was beneficial for this pack and met those needs for the user.
Gotcha.
Tabless on the 8.0 and 12.0 also allows us to deliver that power capability, right? So these batteries are delivering 50% more power than the existing batteries today. But there's another benefit of tabless. Tabless cylindrical cells, in the design of our pack, you saw the core design and how we had the airflow built in. It's more conducive to this cool cycle technology. We're able to take that airflow, if you look at that core,
because you have the airspace around the cells versus having it around the pouch.
Air can go in between these cells, and we can actually cool these cells much faster. With pouch, it's a little bit more challenging because if you remember, we had a deconstructed Forge XE60 battery last year. Those cells are stacked pretty tightly together. With the separator, the core, it's fully enclosed. It's not as easy to incorporate cool cycle technology with that kind of a battery.
That's fair. All right.
So tabless allows us, as you go to higher capacity batteries where you have more cells, cool cycle is much more beneficial in that kind of environment. So
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So does the ingress coating retain heat?
No, it does not. So it's frictionless. It's not something that's going to create friction. It's not going to be something that retains heat. It just allows us to be able to repel or protect against dirt, dust, debris, water. Just like that test you saw.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Is that it?
That's it.
I got people screaming at me about Packout, and I think Torque Test Channel's here, and they're going to want me to go back over to the stubbies and ask them some really super deep, smart questions.
Yeah, the last piece I'll say is to see that whole next breakthrough in action, check out the circ saw, check out the grinder.
We're going to do that.
What's most exciting is that 20-inch chainsaw. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you again. Greatly appreciate it. Always good to see you, man. Have a great show.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, guys. Look at that. We just broke 600. I've got to go over here and let's get this switched around. There we go. I gotta shake a hand with one of my favorite people. This is Josh. Josh, how you doing, man? I'm so sorry. I don't know why we're wiggling so much. I'm trying not to. But so far the show's been amazing. Was that it? Yeah. Awesome. So we have seen so far the stubbies, which we're very excited about. Just as small before, but now 550 foot-pounds, which is kind of nuts. We got a deep walkthrough of the new Forge batteries. Yes. We're excited about that.
You guys see the circ yet and the grinder?
We haven't. So those are the two things that are taking advantage of the new version of fuel, right?
Correct.
What have you been working on?
I've been working on a lot of this rotation with the team as well. So
that's what I wanted.
Yep.
So
some of the general section as well.
I heard that you were excited about this, and so I wondered if this was going to be
this area is near and dear to my heart.
Is it? Makes sense. Awesome. Great to see you, man. I'll catch up with you later. All right, guys. I promised you Packout. We should probably go find Packout next. I just got to figure out where it is. This place is super, super busy. I got my mics back. I can promise you I'm probably going to leave my mic on somebody at some point. If I do that, please say something and let me know. All right, so I promised to Packout's there. Who is that weird guy? He shows up in every one of our live streams. I have no idea what he wants. I don't know who he is. If anyone's ever been to that, to the Grams, to the Instagrams, I think that's where he hides. All right, let me try to find... Ooh, we've got a new toolbox here. Hang on. This is a Packout system that I believe comes pre-packed with a whole, but like 366 pieces. Can anybody help me with this thing here? Yeah, I can help you out. Awesome. That's Andrew, right?
That's Andrew right there.
How are you, Andrew? So good to see you, man. All right, so we're going to turn around here and take a look at this guy. So, Derek?
Yes.
Awesome, Derek. Thanks so much, man. Of course. This is a Packout. This entire thing is a kit?
It is.
And it comes with tools in it?
Correct.
So
Awesome.
this is a 366 piece master set. What this is made up of is 3 separate units. You can buy it as a kit that comes with the dolly, or you can buy each of these separately, pre-kitted.
Okay.
Now what you
Well, what
have
do we got
here,
inside?
Top unit is all sockets.
Oh, so pretty.
Right? So you got different drive size, you got standard chrome, you got some extensions, and you have some
impacts. There they are.
And bit sockets. Cool thing about this, we didn't just put it in Packout, we also have EVA foam that's in a removable molded tray.
You can slide that into your drawer of your bench. Awesome.
Exactly. So you can take this, go do some work, or you can use this to rearrange your drawers however you want.
Awesome.
Pretty cool,
okay,
right?
when you say 366 pieces, is that just this box up here, or is this
No,
all 3?
that's the whole stack.
Oh my gosh.
So,
okay, keep going.
Keep going. Down here, we have
Oh,
combination
so
wrenches.
pretty. Love it.
You get standard and ratcheting.
You put your
metric.
Skittles in that little pocket there.
Yep,
That's
that's
what we're all
for
putting our Skittles in there. Awesome.
anything you want. Skittles,
Skittles
M&Ms.
probably. M&Ms. I guess they only melt in your mouth and not in your Packout, so that's probably fine.
Exactly.
All right, let's keep going. What else
And
you
then
got?
down bottom, you're going to get some of the more core hand tools. You get pliers, you get picks.
Nice.
Wire stripper. Down here, screwdrivers, some pry bars.
That's cool.
Get locking pliers. And then an assortment with some
couple
hammers,
hammers.
hex keys.
Yeah.
You get your tape measure, some more pliers.
Any jumbo wrenches in the kit?
Jumbo, how large?
How large, Aminal? Let me know. I'll follow up. So this whole kit with the dolly, 366 piece. How much is this guy going to cost?
So this one here, we're still dialing in. It's going to be between $3,000 and $4,000.
Between $3,000 and $4,000. All right. And so what is the
largest kit? And this one's 1 inch.
There you go. Will the molds and trays be available separately to purchase?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. There you go. HABI, it will be available separate. All right, up to 1 1/4 inch at least is what Aminal's looking for.
Okay, good feedback. Thank you.
Okay, good. Awesome. Great. Well, thanks so much. Right. Where can I find the rolling Packout one drawer?
So Packout's all up against that front wall right there.
Right on this side of it or the other side?
To the right of the van.
Thanks. All right, I'm going to take my mic back.
There you go.
Dick, thanks, bud. Really appreciate it. Have a great show. All right, give me a second, guys, to get my business together. It's always a process each time. Okay, so there you go. So that's a unique thing for mechanics, is that whole big kit. They think it's going to be $3,000 to $4,000. I mean, that's a lot of tools. From glancing at it, I can't tell you how great of a deal that's going to be. If anybody wants to do the math, great, put it in the comments, but I'm not entirely sure. But still, it's kind of nice having it all organized and stuff for you. I know that Gear Wrench does something like that. I saw a second ago, I know we're still going to go over here to Packout real quick, but then OPT asked us to look into the new Groover. That thing looks insane. We're very, very excited to find it, so I'll see if I can't find the Groover. I just found the Groover. And some of my buddies are already talking to Packout. Mechanical Hub's already talking to Packout. Let's see if... Are you available to talk Packout stuff?
Yes, sir.
We're looking for the rolling toolbox with the one drawer.
Yes, sir. It's going to be right over here.
Awesome. Okay. You can tell us about it?
I'll let Britt tell you about it. She
Britt,
knows a lot more about it than I do.
Okay, no problem.
That's all the other stuff.
We're coming over. We're going to get in line here for a quick second to see if we can see this new Packout box. So yes, rolling toolbox that has the entire the entire thing is a pull-out drawer, which is chef's kiss. I cannot wait for this thing. We use Packout a lot. We use a lot of different tool storage systems like Packout as well. And yes, it's great when you want to move things from one place to another, but while you're working, it's always frustrating to me that I need to take 2, 3, 4 boxes off to get the stuff I need. But being able to pull everything out in a drawer, like honestly, I don't understand why all these things aren't drawers, except that the drawer slides make them cost $1 billion. I don't know, but we'll ask. All right, I'm still waiting to see if we can do this. We may go over and check out the Groover first, just because people are busy. Hang on, we're almost done. We're gonna spin around and take a look at what this stuff looks like. Oh, they've got a whole bunch of new accessories hanging on the side here that latch onto those rails.
Thank you.
Hi!
How's it going?
Britain?
Yes.
Britain, I'm saying,
Britain, like the country.
Oh, great. Okay, Britain.
Sounds
Great.
totally different, but
We're
that's
Britain.
yeah.
I love it. It's awesome. So, Britton, I'm going to give you, can you put that mic just on your shirt or wherever? That'd be great.
Perfect.
Awesome. So, Britton, I got a bunch of friends with me right now that are been bugging me to find the Packout. We found the Packout. We're very excited. Specifically, the rolling toolbox with one drawer in the front. Right.
Rumors are true.
Oh my God, we're so excited about this. So, what can you show us?
Awesome. Well, I will start with the rolling drawer, obviously,
Please?
but as you can see, we got a lot of different things
We want to see all these accessories, all that kind of stuff, for sure. All right, so go ahead, Britton.
Cool. So this is our new Packout rolling drawer. Like you guys are saying, probably our most requested Packout product we hear on a daily basis.
Oh, it has to be.
So we are really excited to share this with you guys this year. So with this rolling drawer, you got that super quick and easy one-handed opening.
Yes.
So you're able to get in your stack as quickly as you need. The really cool thing about this, and one thing we did want to take our time on, so kind of why it took us a while to get here, is we didn't want to just slap drawer slides on the side of it, like you'll see with smaller drawers that don't hold as much weight.
Yep.
So what we've done to make it super smooth is you've got the wheels supporting it from the base. So that helps it smoothly slide in and out, but it also helps you store 150 pounds in the unit and then 250 in your stack. So it's super durable. We know what you guys expect and what you're gonna be putting in there, so we wanted to make sure it was gonna last you guys a long time and store everything you needed. The last thing in here, if you wanna get a little bit closer, is we're gonna be coming out with the most versatile dividers. We know that organization within your box is just as important.
Yep.
So you'll be getting 2 long dividers. You will also get 6 of these shorter dividers that will go throughout it.
Yep.
It'll also come with this tray right here. So
on your batteries, gotcha.
it's really easy to configure your setup. We'll walk through the new toolbox attachments in a second, but you've got
Is that a Sawzall standing vertically?
Yes.
And it fits in there?
Yep.
That is amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. And then, so we'll show you the new toolbox attachments, but you've got points for those to clip into. So if you want to keep your batteries in here all the time, they can go on the outside or on either side of the long divider.
Very, very cool. Oh, that looks great.
Yeah. And then before anyone asks, we're also going to have the low profile handle, so it'll fit under most truck bed covers.
There you
as
go.
well.
So
I know that's a hot question.
Yes, it has the low profile handle. So yeah, it'll go under your tonneau cover on the back of your truck. So that is a huge relief.
Okay.
Glad to hear it. So one quick question: will something like this be available, kind of like the cabinet, but with the slide format without the wheels?
It is something we're looking at.
Okay.
We've got a project. We know that's been a big ask, especially today. So similar to our existing drawers, but one big drawer unit that's better for like transit and other environments. But the rolling unit was definitely the more pressing need, so we want to make sure we get that out, and then we're just getting started, like you've heard today.
Yeah. All right, so quick question. I'm trying to get down here. Are the dividers solid plastic or blow molded?
I believe solid plastic.
Solid plastic. All right, we think they're solid plastic. Awesome. Okay, so what else we got in Packout? I see a whole bunch of new accessories on the side.
So you should be able to get them all like here. So we are coming out later this year with 7 new toolbox attachments.
Okay.
So you'll
7 new attachments.
Have a hand tool caddy, both battery racks, a compact plate, some hooks, a tray, and a long tool caddy. So
look at that.
We know this has been a very hot topic with our creators online, making their own solutions. And we always knew when we made our boxes with these metal corners, we wanted to put stuff on the outside. So that's what you're seeing right here, and all these solutions have come from us being in the field with users, them telling us what they need to store and what they need quick access to. So we know frequently throughout the day, you're reaching for stuff constantly, and having to unstack, open lids to get into it is really cumbersome.
Yeah.
So all of these are gonna allow you guys really quick access to those tools and materials you're frequently reaching throughout the day.
Got it. What about, really quick, what about track salt? The track?
That has been another hot topic.
Oh, I mean, that comes in a Packout.
Yes.
We need the track. I would personally really love to be able to put the track on my Packout.
I'm already working on a long list of things. It's been another thing we're looking at.
This is your proof, guys, that Milwaukee listens.
Writing notes.
At least when we're on camera. I'm pretty sure they listen other times too, but while we're on camera, she listens. Hey there, Tool Tested. Glad you joined us. So yeah, we just saw the roofing nail a little bit ago. We're gonna get back to this real quick, and then I'll let you guys decide where we go next.
Cool.
Anything else?
I think one thing I want to emphasize with this is it's really going to allow you guys to just grow your overall storage capacity. So So you can see with the long tool holder, you're able to put levels, conduit benders, honestly, stuff you can't really store in your stack today.
Right.
So it really allows you guys to just carry more because you can mount on the side.
Okay.
And then all of them, we know that these are, with them being on the outside of their stack, they're gonna go through a lot of job site abuse, getting bumped into, knocked into doors. So they'll all have an impact resistant body and be super durable. So they're gonna last you guys a really long time.
Very, very cool, Britton. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for the quick tour. Really
Cool.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't get my mic back because I didn't bring
can
enough for
keep this.
everybody. I know, right? This would be a wildly expensive show. Yeah, if I had to do a new mic each time. So thank you again, Britton. Very nice to meet you. Appreciate it.
If you have any other questions.
Sounds good. All right, guys, if you have more questions about the Packout additions that we just saw, let me know and I'll scoot back over. We're gonna go over here and see the new ringer. This is a roll groover that Ohio Power Tool is asking us to cover. Is there... Hey, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Hey. Good, man. How are you? I'm looking for somebody who can walk me through the groover.
Let me see this guy.
We're live, so we're a little pinched for time. Sorry, I'm stealing him, Shane. I appreciate it. Sorry. Let's go. Good,
Nice
John.
to meet you,
Nice
Rob.
to meet you, John. All right. So, John, I'm going to mic you up real quick.
Yeah.
And we're going to be walking. We're very excited to see the new groover and tell us what exactly this tool is for. I'm assuming we're putting grooves in the ends of pipes.
Yeah.
From what I can see. But I've never used a tool like this. I don't work with large pipe. So I would love to know details of that our entire audience can understand what exactly the ringer's for and how it works.
Well, follow me this way. So the current market is, this tool is for roll grooving and groove couplings. What you'll see is you'll find these in every commercial and industrial segment or application. Essentially, these connect to remove or move liquids around the building. So common applications for this are fire sprinkler applications, for example. Today's tools operate, essentially, you either have portability, which is a hand crank service groover, or you've got productivity,
Dang it, torque, you noticed.
which is driven off of your power drive system.
Yeah.
This unlocks a ton of productivity benefits, but still doesn't drive the accuracy control, requires the user to hold a moving pipe while it's moving, and obviously the machine is very heavy and not conducive to movement itself. So what we find is a lot of guys will work from one end of the job site and are forced to walk pipe back and forth to that location.
Yeah.
Yep. So fast forward here to the M18 Ringer Roll Groover. This tool is
Look
a
at this
compact
beast.
format that essentially allows the user to go mobile.
Okay.
It operates in 4.5 inches of radial clearance, so you can use this in place or on ground. It gets up to 35 3-inch Schedule 40 grooves per charge, so it can, or per kitted battery packs.
How big is the battery pack?
Is the 12-volt pack. It will kit with a forge pack.
Gotcha.
So this will allow you to run all day, even in those remote places where you don't have to worry about having to walk back and get a battery.
Yeah.
It operates in 17 inches of axial clearance. So what this has done is it's made a compact format of what is already a very portable tool, but giving you the productivity of a powered groover.
All right.
So I'd like to bring you in here, check this out.
Please.
So what we've done here is we've allowed also a very simple user interface. What we see is a lot of guess and check in terms of accuracy control. What we've done here is working left to right, you've got your material selection, you've got your schedule selection, size or pipe size, and then your groove depth offset.
Okay.
What this does is it allows you to tune in your groove. You notice we're advanced 1 here from 0. What we've done is we've been running grooves on 2.5-inch Schedule 40 pipe.
Okay.
We've now locked in our setting, so now we can go throughout the day without having to change that.
And don't have to redo all the settings and anything. Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
So back-to-back repeatability. I'm going to go ahead and just chain this pipe up for us.
Thank you.
So one of the other big benefits is this tool spins around the pipe and allows the pipe.
Let me get to the other side so we can see this better.
Oh, here, I'll come on that side.
Okay.
You're going to want to get this end, yeah. So you'll notice here we've got our pipe secured. We're not having to spin the pipe. If you were dealing with a long section here, now you can operate in a small hallway or control room, and you don't have to worry about having to hurricane the pipe all the way around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I've got my settings here. You'll notice I gave it, I'll do this again for you, but we've got a white light here.
Yep.
You got a green light there. What that does is that's confirming that we're ready to go.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and hit the start button. Step back, it gives you a second to remove your hands.
Holy cow. Yeah, the car's
and you'll
nice
notice
too.
those first couple passes are just a little slower. What that does is it allows the operator to view what's going on with the tool. We have a convenient stop button in the back here. I'll show you real quick. What that does is it stops the operation. If you stop, you can absolutely recover the groove. All you got to do is hit go again.
No kidding, that's awesome. So that's putting our groove into the pipe right there.
Yeah, so every time it comes back around, what you'll notice is it'll stop and it will index that top roller further. What that's doing is it's cold forming the groove into the pipe. So each time it goes around, it's cold forming incrementally more.
Further in, yeah.
Now that's all controlled by our battery motors and electronics. And what that does is it creates superior control of flare. So if you've ever grooved too fast and your end is blown out, you don't have to worry about it with this tool because it's all doing it all for you. The end of the cycle is complete. I removed that simply by adjusting the toggle switch here. I can show you what that looks like.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. Sorry. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. We popped out of there for a minute. The big question, of course, is price and availability.
Yep. So there's two things to know about pricing of the tool. One is it's going to come in two variations. So what you're looking at right now is the 1.25" to 6" Schedule 10, an 1.25" to 4" Schedule 40 version of the tool.
Okay.
This will launch in early 2025, right around the March timeframe.
Okay.
We will also be creating another version of this tool. It will have the same format, UI, and everything else.
Okay.
But it will have a larger, lower roller. And what that's going to do is it's going to move your capacity from 2 to 6" Schedule 10 and Schedule 40. So if you're doing a lot of those large 4" and 6" Schedule 40 pipes, what that's going to do is it's going to increase your cycle time significantly, but then also increase your run time, which is why we've split those two tools.
Awesome. Okay, did you give me price?
So price on this unit is going to retail for right around $4,000.
There you go.
The larger one will be right around $5,000.
All right, there you go. Actually, that's just about the exact guess that we had.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, and here, I'll show you. So this is the productivity of our workflow, right?
Give me a quick second. Guys, let me know if we're having some audio issues. If you can't hear us, let me know. All right, another quick question. Never mind, I got another Packout question we'll get to in a minute. Go ahead.
Sure. So we just completed this groove.
Yep.
And what you'll find there is we're right in spec, right inside that center line, which tells us this is a good groove. We can leave it in that setting, and now we can repeat that process over again.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, sorry guys about the intermittent audio. We're having a little bit of data connection issues that we unfortunately don't have control over, but we're going to keep going and do our best that we can. All right, so thank you again. We really appreciate it. We're really excited about this. When will we see the next version? So are they both coming in early 2025?
So the larger 2 to 6" tool will be releasing immediately after.
Okay.
So in a couple months post the launch of this tool.
Sounds good. All right, man. I'm gonna shake your hand.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, John. I gotta steal my mic.
Oh yes, sorry.
Super expensive, man.
Oh yeah. I didn't even realize I had it on for a second. So.
Awesome, thanks, brother. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so there were a couple questions about the Packout that we had just seen. We have a couple accessories that we showed you guys a little bit ago. I'll show you one more time. Let's see. Torque test channel. I'll go over and check out the stubbies one more time to make sure that we have but I'm pretty sure there is a 1/4" inch. And I'm gonna see if I can't get a price on the drawer, on the new rolling with one drawer. The price on the rolling box with one drawer.
Yes.
What is it?
The
How much?
rolling unit over there, it's $250.
$250. All right, guys, it's $250. Sorry. That's Sarah getting in our way again. It's like every 2 minutes she's got to get in the way. Okay, guys, what else do you guys want to know? Oh, torque test channel. We're going to go over a dust blower. Okay, we will head outside soon. There's a lot for us to see in OPE. I know that we've got their new dual battery chainsaw. We've got a new power head for their multi-link system. 2 new extensions on that. lots of fun stuff to show you, like 4 hedge trimmers just in case you got a lot of hedges. So we'll be sure to cover all those here shortly. Audio's out again, Rockhard. So sorry. I'll see if there's anybody I can yell at about the connection issues. We're having some data connection issues, and we are at the mercy of the Wi-Fi here. So I'll see if I can't yell at somebody. I don't know if that will do any good. So sorry, audio's going in and out. All right, let's see. Yeah, the mics are still turned on and working. Let me see here real quick. We wanted to go back to the stubbies, right? And find out what the sizes were on the stubbies. Where did I find those? Oh, they're over here. See if we can't find the 3 different sizes.
Even if it's German, the face is mine.
All right, so again, already checked out the new heated gear. I have not. I'll go check out the heated gear after this. We can do that. 1/4-inch drive, still 550 foot-pounds, somehow defying physics. That's a good question. The 3 different amble sizes, what are they?
3/8.
Yep.
Half-inch pin D10.
So, gotcha. There you go.
Yeah.
So not a 1/4.
Nope.
Right. Yeah. So there you go, guys. It's not a 1/4. They just the Pen D10, they're considering as which is a 3rd model. So yeah, there is no 1/4-inch. Because we were wondering how on earth you did 550 foot-pounds with a 1/4-inch.
Well, we have some really good technology here at Milwaukee Tool.
Right.
But we're still working on the
physics.
We're still working on the
Physics and
1/4
science are just stupid. All right.
No.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next year you'll see some more really exciting stuff from this category.
There you go, guys. You heard it here first. We got to come back and see some of that stuff. All right, what did I just tell you? We go to the heated gear. Guys want to see the M12 heated gear. Somebody mentioned, I've got to figure this out. We're having some weird technical issues. There we go. So, several people are saying we still have sound issues. I'm so sorry, guys. There's really nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna see if I can't pass word on to somebody. I doubt that they can do anything about it. I think we just have a lot of people streaming here. Give me one quick second. We're coming over here to the heated gear we want to check out anyways. So we'll do that. So yeah, so I saw somebody earlier said that if I go over here and check out the M12 heated gear, we'll see what they've been working on. So I'm guessing we got some Milwaukee people in the audience, which I'm excited to hear. That's great. Let's take a look. Anybody available to talk about M12 heated stuff? Great, Jonathan.
Johnny,
nice to meet you. All right, Jonathan, I'm going to mic you up here real quick.
Let's walk through it.
There you go.
Perfect.
The mics are peaking. Yeah, I can see that. I have no idea if I can fix that, kids. Except to just talk like a lot quieter.
All right.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to
Usually
adjust
I have
this
to
on the fly.
project my voice, so it's nice to.
Yeah,
so
no.
loud in here.
We should be able. Well, that's just it. I appreciate that feedback, guys. Yeah. I'm going to try to just talk quieter for now. We'll see how that goes. Oh, it's when I have both mics. Yes, I'm putting them right next to each other. I won't do that again. Thank you for the tip, guys. All right, guys. So tell us about M12 heated gear.
Let's do it. Let's talk about what's new to the M12 heated gear for 2024. I want to walk you guys through our newest introduction of Hexon heat technology. It's going to be our ground up new technology for all of our M12 heated gear. Next gen products as well coming out in 2024 being tough shell jackets, quiet shell jackets, as well as Axis jackets and vests for both men and women.
Great.
Yeah, man, and as well as new power sources. So kitted with jackets, we're going to have...
These are the new top-offs, right?
Yes, these are the brand new M12 top-offs that'll be kitted with all of your jackets.
It comes with the jackets, yep.
Vests will come with your M12 battery holder.
Okay, so these guys being top-offs, we've got the connections here, I'm assuming, for the
heated gear.
Heated gear on the
yes,
side.
Sir.
But then we also have, I'm assuming, USB-C?
Bidirectional USB-C in, 15 watts in, 15 watts out.
So I can actually plug through USB-C. I can plug this top off into a wall and charge the M.
You can charge the battery.
Shut the back door, dude.
Yep, absolutely.
That's fantastic. Love it. All right, keep going.
Let's talk about Hexon. We're going to
it.
walk through a couple stations, really bringing to life what the promises of Hexon are.
Okay.
Stays warmer for longer in all temperatures. Fastest heat up time in the market with less than 2 minutes to max temperature.
Gotcha.
And finally, greatest heat coverage. Within the same footprint of our existing heat tech, we have 40 times greater coverage.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Let's start with stays warmer for longer and actually walk through what it means to the user.
Sure.
So this is going to be our Hexon heat technology in our tough shell jacket, current gen versus old gen. So you're going to be able to see a temperature.
Old and busted, new hotness.
That's it,
Got
right
okay.
there. So you're going to be able to see a temperature readout here for both in the freezer and in your room temperature.
Oh, I see. Just those guys right there. Gotcha.
That's it. So really what this means is for previous generation, what we saw was over the discharge of the battery, and especially in those colder environments, the temperature wasn't getting to what we wanted it to. We continue to hear that from our users.
For what it's worth, I've had many M12 heated jackets. I always feel like I have to put on a t-shirt and nothing else to really benefit from, which is not ideal, because then when I get inside, I'm in a t-shirt. So I got you. Okay, all right.
So our heat technology is constantly calibrating based on the external environment, based on your body temperature, and it knows how hard it needs to work to maintain that max temperature.
Very cool.
So when you're in those freezing environments, that heat is able to work super, super hard to make sure you're maintaining temperature over the discharge of the battery.
Awesome.
When you're in the warmer environments, like room temperature, your battery does not have to work as hard to keep you warm. So you're gonna really extend that runtime, which is awesome benefit for the user.
Yeah. All right.
Let's talk about greatest heat coverage. So these are two thermal images of, on the right, being our previous generation of heat technology. These were actually carbon fiber wires that are woven through the jacket
I know what you're talking about,
in the specific heat locations. As you can see, a lot of cold air between those wires. Not a lot of coverage, not a lot of contact with the skin, leading to...
I need a t-shirt.
Yeah. Pretty poor heat reception for our user. So in the exact same footprint, our new Hexon heat technology has 40 times greater coverage, improving the contact with the user and the overall heat perception.
Awesome. Dude, that looks like nothing but great news.
I want you to come and actually feel the heaters. So these are window cutouts in our tough shell jacket, showing where our heaters are. And what I want you to notice is how lightweight, how flexible these heaters are.
Yeah.
Really
it's
adding,
not stiff at all.
Yeah, really adding to the comfort of the product.
Super cool.
Yeah.
All right. I got a quick question for you.
Absolutely.
About, let me see here. I got to get my notes up here. There it goes. They're asking about, let's see, is the top off that we just saw?
Yep.
Is it made with electrolytic capacitors or good sealed ones?
I am not sure.
All right.
I can get back to you on that one.
If you can find out, that'd be good.
I can find out and I'll get back to you.
You're asking me questions I don't really understand, but I will ask the question, guys, I promise. Will there be sizes for us who are thin and tall? I find either it is too big around or too short, but never good enough coverage.
We're going to have small through 3X.
Small through 3X?
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, great. That's awesome. We really appreciate it. Oh, you got something else?
We got more.
Oh, my gosh.
We got more. It was only half.
Over here?
It was only half. So
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I want to take you guys through now the fastest heat up time. I spoke to it a little bit earlier. We're going to have the fastest heat up time in the market. So what you're going to see here is a live thermal output of our Hexon heat technology versus our previous generation of carbon fiber wires. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn them both on, and you're going to get a live readout of the temperature, and we're going to see how fast it heats up in 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, you can already see the difference in that temperature.
Yeah.
In the warm environment, our Hexon heat technology is going to warm up 3 times faster than previous gen. And in cold conditions, it's going to be 7 times faster to max temp.
Wow.
Again, less than 2 minutes to max temperature for our Hexon heat technology, which is by far the fastest in the market.
Okay, so guys, this is not a video, it's a live demo. This thermal imager is watching these two, the previous version of the new Hexon. And as you can see, it got hot way, way faster.
Very quick, very quick.
Hey there, Yuma, good morning. Awesome, man.
One final spot.
Let's see it.
So,
a heated gear app?
I want to talk a little bit more about our power sources. So we are committed to the M12 system, and we always will be. These M12 top-offs, the next generation, will come kitted with your jackets, and your battery holders will come with vests and hoodies. However, we have now come out with, starting this year, our heated gear power source with app control. So this is going to also have bi-directional USB-C in and out. It's going to have the capacity of an M12 3.0 battery, so having the same runtime and output as you would have there. But it's going to give you access to a ton of really cool features on the app that I'll walk you through.
Yeah, please.
So I'm going to plug this into a jacket. So you can actually activate everything here.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna leave that in there. We're gonna come over to the monitor here. So this is your Heated Gear app, downloadable on all your mobile devices. You're gonna turn it on. First thing you'll notice is you are constantly able to get a live reading of the battery charge. You're always gonna be able to see the state of charge rather than just having that fuel gauge that M12 users are used to. Also, what we have here is 3 different settings depending on what you prioritize when you're using heated gear. So this is plugged into a vest. You're gonna have chest and back heaters. Let's say you're driving a car. You're driving to work and you're trying to get rid of that chill. You might not need as much heat in the back.
On your back, you're sitting on your seat.
Sitting on your seat. So
You
let's
turn it
say
off,
we
you
want to
save
turn
battery.
this one down.
Oh,
but hey,
heck yes.
I want chest heat to be out of this world. I'm gonna max out my chest heat. All right,
Dude,
let's
this
save
is
it and
so
sync
good.
it. And you're gonna have 10 settings that you can adjust
So
that
I
to.
can have like my truck setting.
Yeah, and you can save it as a favorite. So you can have an evening setting. You can have a truck setting.
Do I need to open the app to change the setting, or can I
so
change
you'll have to
presets? Okay,
you'll have it'll have iOS widgets, so it'll have those Apple widgets on your phone to be able to interact and constantly show what you need. But what this is actually going to do, it's calculating how much runtime you're going to get based on the heat setting you're on and the temperature that you're in.
So if you know you've got 4 hours left outside, you can adjust how much heat's pumping out so you
We're
know
going to get to
you got 4
runtime
hours.
mode in a second.
Okay, so sorry, keep going.
So, heat settings mode. You are going to be, based on your current heat settings, you're going to get 2 hours and 7 minutes of runtime.
Gotcha.
Based on the current charge, the temperature that you're in, as well as the heat setting that you have.
Yeah.
Next, let's talk about runtime mode. Let's say you're working outside for 10 hours and you say, man, I want heat all day. I want to make sure I get that 10 hours of heat. Well, what you can do is come in here and actually set as much as you want. And you're going to say, all right, I want 9 hours of heat. I'm going to save that and sync it. And this heat system is going to constantly calibrate and make sure that you hit that 9 hours of runtime.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so these new batteries though, I'm assuming because the connector's the same, I can plug this into an old jacket, but I won't have the app features.
Absolutely. So
okay, that makes
only Hexon equipped garments will be able to give you app access, but you can still use this as a power source on your old garments.
Dude, this is slick. How much is this going to cost?
99.
Okay, 99 bucks. Do any of the jackets come with this?
No.
Okay.
They will all be
They're all going to
kitted
come with it.
with your top offs or your battery holders.
Gotcha. Oh, guys, for 99, what is this called?
The M12, sorry, not the M12. The Heated Gear power source with
There
app
it is.
control.
With app control.
Yep.
Dude, that is sick. I love it.
That's it,
Absolutely
man.
love it. So smart, man.
Yes.
Jonathan, we love it. Thanks so much.
Great
We
to
really
meet you.
appreciate it.
Thanks
Nice
for
to meet
visiting
you.
today.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to take my mic back.
Yeah.
And we're going to go, I think we're going to go look for some circ saws.
Do it.
Yeah. So we have at the show, we've got a total of 4 circ saws being shown off. 2 of them you've seen before already. They're the smaller ones. So we've got like a 6.5, and then we've also got, I think, a 5 3/8 or something like that. But one was launched at World of Concrete. The other one was already announced just recently. The 2 new ones both take advantage of the new next gen. They don't seem to want to call it that, but it's the next gen fuel. The next generation, they call it the next breakthrough for fuel. So again, fuel being the combination of their red lithium batteries, their power state brushless motors, and what's the third one, guys? RedLink Plus, their electronics. So they have upgraded all of those by having a Forge battery plus these new updated, the new power state battery, the new RedLink Plus upgrade. Then you end up with that next generation of fuel, which is creating some very, very powerful tools. Now, all right, before we do this, I'm gonna go find those circuit saws for you, but nobody is over here talking to these nice gentlemen, and they're absolutely gigantic dual battery, 20-inch, 70cc gas power chainsaw. Oh my God, like look at these beasts. Just get rid of the trees. The trees are all leaving. All right, can either one of you guys, would you be willing to talk with our live group about the new chainsaw? Let me get you mic'd up. Are you Ethan? Ethan, come on over here. I'm gonna mic you up. so they can hear you. Sorry about that. I mean, punch you in the chest.
Oh, good. No worries at all.
We're playing with chainsaws. Everybody punches each other in the chest. All right, so Ethan, tell us all about the new M18 fuel dual battery. So this is, they don't like to say this, but this is M36, right? Yeah, see, look at their faces. I try to get them to say M36, and they all blush and get nervous. And
but
go ahead.
As Rob just said, this is the brand new M18 fuel 20-inch dual battery chainsaw, and today we're running a demonstration with our brand new Forge battery packs, as well as our standard high output pack. So here we have our most powerful chainsaw that Milwaukee's ever got. In our live stream, our audience before, we kind of talked about how this is the most powerful battery, or most powerful motor, and the most capable electronics.
And it's not just to be clear really quick, it's not just the most powerful motor in a chainsaw. This is the most powerful motor in an M18 tool ever.
Correct.
Awesome, keep going.
Correct. And today we're going to be pairing it with a brand new M18 Red Lithium Forge XC80.
Awesome.
This brand new pack has the capabilities and power capabilities of our current generation M18 Red Lithium high output HT12, while being 20% smaller and 30% lighter. Not
Awesome.
only that, this saw is able to work with cross-compatible across any of our battery packs, so it'll work with any pack, our prior high output maintained capabilities. In this example, we're running one saw with the M18 Red Lithium high output XC80. It's going to generate 4.3 peak horsepower.
Sheesh.
And then, but when you step up to the brand new packs, the next breakthrough packs, the M18 Red Lithium
Forge
XC80s, you're going to be able to jump 1.5 more horsepower, achieving 5.8 horsepower, which is that 70 cc gas power that we mentioned earlier.
Man,
so
love it.
Matt and I here are going to run these saws and see what happens.
All right, so these are both the new saws. One of them, you're over here, we're running Forge on the right. Then we're also running, what are those again? The XC80s.
This is Forge 80.
All right, how big is this log? Have you guys measured this?
It's roughly 18 inches.
18?
18.
All right, roughly 18-inch log.
Hard oak.
Hard oak. All right, here we go. Let's see.
All right, on you go.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
We're getting there. There it is.
Now, as you can see, when you pair this brand new saw with the upgraded motor and electronics with the brand new battery pack with the M18 Red Lithium Forge XC80, you get that extreme capabilities to make the most demanding cuts as fast as possible.
Gotcha. And just to confirm, these are running in series, so it's running 36 volt.
Correct.
Yeah, just to answer the question, guys, it is running, and yes, it's a 20-inch bar, and they are running in series, so it's 36 volt. Which again, makes sense. This is the most powerful motor they've ever put in any M18 tool, which is pretty exciting. What you need for making cookies that big. Those are amazing.
Same chain, same bar.
They have the exact same change in bar,
saw,
everything the same.
This is the battery here.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, how many cuts? So let's look at, so with the new Forge version, are we going to get longer runtime than an 8 amp hour high output?
So
non-Forge?
So compared to a high output, the pack actually is going to be running cooler. So the pack runs 35% cooler, which equates to you'll be able to get to more cuts and more demanding applications without pack hitting potential overtime. So
okay,
in a way, yes.
So you expect to get more runtime
because the pack is staying cooler throughout application. You'll be able to use more of that available light.
Okay, so when we're running the 8 amp hour Forge batteries, 2 of them on here, how many cuts are we getting through this 18-inch log?
18-inch log, so I would say somewhere between the range to 15 to 20, but it's
15 to 20.
It depends on.
Sure.
Depends on the application.
What kind of what species lumber, all that kind of fun stuff too.
Some kind of hard oak.
You said this is hard oak.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks, Ethan. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it, guys, for the demo. I'm gonna steal my microphone back, and we're gonna run to our next stop. Guys, have a good time.
Everybody likes hard oak.
Look, we got Stan, the Dirt Monkey Genetic over here. He's about to check out the chainsaws as well. All right, guys. What I hear clearly was best performance with new batteries. Of course, yes. That is for. I'm gonna keep this mic far away from my other one this time. You guys tell me if the audio is okay. But yes, what you are hearing is that all this power comes from the new batteries. All right. Are they coming out with a new rear handle? Is that what you asked? Yes, They are. It's out. It's here. We're going to go check out the circ saws right now. So I think carpentry is this direction. Let's see, the roofing nailer, which we already covered. Have you guys seen the circular saws, the new?
The new one's right here, and the new blade demo is right behind you.
That's what I was looking forward to. Great,
Yeah.
thank you. All right. So we're a little busy at the circ saw table right now. Hey, bud.
How's it going, man?
It's going good. I'm gonna shake your hand real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
How's it
man.
going?
Good to see you again.
Good.
We'll run through this one here. I was in the middle of.
Are you really about to do this? I'm telling you. She's following us in front.
I was here first.
All right, we're gonna let Sarah shoot her segment. I'll come back. There's no new table saw to answer that question. We'll come right back. I'll tell you what, after we do, oh, you know what, they've got new buffers? Holy crap, did you see how fast he cut through that? Sheesh. All right. Rob, what's up with a semi-axle setup? I don't know what you're talking about. The Packout structured backpack, we can probably find that. And then let's see, if I buy a new 12 amp hour battery, is that also considered new? So Forge is what you're looking for. When you want to take advantage of all that new power, the battery has to be a Forge battery. There's already the 6s that are out now. They have lithium pouch technology. The new ones announced today are the ones with the tabless cells in both an 8 and a 12 amp hour. I've not seen a tile saw, no. Automotive tools, absolutely. Let's go over there because, again, I want to cover those circular saws, and then I think it's time we go outside. There's a bunch of new OPE. Whew, it's going to be a hot one, though, man. I'm going to be honest, I'm not excited about going out there and standing out there for 45 minutes talking about OPE. It's going to be pretty hot. All right, what were we asking about? Electrician stuff? Yes, the string trimmers. There are 2 new 7¼ inch circ saws. One is a rear handle. All right, let me see. M18 underbody light. I saw in the background. Sure. If there's nobody covering, I can get to it pretty quick. So they've got a couple new lighting solutions, and they are talking to people now. So I think this is what you guys were talking about. Look at this beast. 15 different angles, all that fun stuff. Hey, got a second to talk to our audience about the new lighting? Awesome. All right, Greg, I'm going to mic you up real quick so they can hear you. All right, and we're live, so don't say anything terrible. Would you? You'd never say anything terrible.
No,
you're a
of course
Milwaukee
not.
professional.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So tell us all about. Somebody was mentioning seeing the super long reach light in the background, and that looks like a lot of magnets. All right, tell us about it.
So this is our M18 magnetic extendable boom light. You have an incredibly strong magnetic base that's going to stick to your metallic surfaces with a ton of force. It actually holds about 200 pounds upside down from 1/2 inch thick steel. Right there, it's holding about 97 pounds. But because the strength of the magnets is so high, we integrated a release mechanism in the carrying handle. So when you pull on the lever, part of the base kicks off, and it reduces that holding strength from 200 pounds to about 35 pounds, much more manageable.
Okay, all right.
From the bottom of the base to the top of the light head, you have 45.6 inches in total length. Between the 2 arms,
a lot of articulation.
Yeah, you have 3 dual pivoting joints, so it's going to give you a lot of rotation and ability to position the light however you want. If you're a diesel mechanic working under your truck frame, you can easily adjust and position it. The joints are very, very strong, and they're going to survive after years and years of folding and twisting. On high, you get 2,500 lumens for 4.5 hours of runtime with the M18 5.0 battery.
That's a 5.0?
5.0 runtime, yep.
Gotcha.
On medium, you'll get 1,500 lumens for 8 hours of runtime, and on low, you'll get 1,000 lumens for 12 hours. We've added a second power button on the base of the tool, so if you're doing work and need to come out from underneath real quick, you have quick and easy access to the power from the base.
Nice.
Lastly, want to talk about storage of the tool. Because the magnets are so strong, you're going to attract dust rust and metal debris,
yeah, for sure.
which can really damage the side of your expensive toolbox.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why we created the rubber protected storage boot. You slide the boot on the bottom of the light, and it acts as a protective barrier, so the side of your toolbox is not going to get damaged.
Gotcha. Awesome, man.
So, quick about the durability and warranty. We have a 5-year warranty for the tool.
Okay.
Limited lifetime warranty on the LEDs. It has an IP54 water and dust resistance rating, and it survives drops up to 6.5 feet. It's also resistant to your common automotive chemicals like brake fluid, gasoline, and motor oil.
Very, very cool, man. All right, Greg,
Yeah.
so pricing?
$279.
$279. Excellent, bud. All right, well, thanks. Really
Yeah.
appreciate your time.
Thanks,
nice to
Rob.
meet you, man. I'm going to take your mic back from you.
Go for it.
And we're going to go find something else fun to play. What would you recommend we go, Kevin?
Have you seen the other lighting?
No.
So we have.
Oh, over there. I see them. Yeah. All right, we're going to head over there next. Oh, I got to get these microphones separated. I've learned that lesson. Thanks again, Greg. Nice to meet you, buddy. All right, gang. We're going to come over here. We got a couple new lights. I have not interviewed any of the new cameras. There's actually 2 different cameras. I believe so. We'll take a look here. Hey, how's it going, man? Good. Yikes. I don't think anyone's looking to put pouch cells in M12 batteries, based upon my conversation with the battery people. No new Sawzall. Yes, there's new stuff for mechanics. We'll see what else we can grab. I'll come back. The lights are still... Oh, hang on. We might have this freed up. You who I talked to about the new lights?
Absolutely, I'd love to. Where do you want to start? We have 4 different lights.
I want to see all 4 of them. I got to mic you up first. If you can just clip that onto your tag there.
Cool. How do you want this to flow? Just walk through our lights?
Yeah, so we're live.
Okay.
So we're super excited about seeing all the new stuff, and we just saw the
M18 extendable boom light.
Thank you, the boom light. Yeah. And that looked amazing. And we realized that he told us there were 4 other lights over here.
Yeah.
So tell us about these other 4 lights.
All right, let's start down here. So on research, what we've been hearing from users, they're looking for products that are more portable,
Look at
compact, and versatile.
Yep.
All these 4 solutions are going to encapsulate that, but in different form factors.
What does that run on? A red lithium
So
USB?
This is going to be internal rechargeable.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't see where that would fit.
Yep, internal rechargeable USB-C port on the side. Whenever talking to users, I was astonished at how many people were still using their phone for early investigations.
Yeah.
It made me cringe as a product manager. So we designed this product to be the same size as an iPhone.
Oh, look at that. But it's going to have a little more light than the iPhone camera.
Absolutely.
Flash, right?
You're going to have 500 lumens with a total of 4 hours of runtime on this. And if we want to come down here, I have some cool mounting features for you.
Let's see it.
So you're going to be able to easily magnetize it.
Thanks,
durable aluminum base. Like I said, 3 different modes, 500 lumens of runtime.
That is very bright. I know it's hard to see on camera, guys. That is very, very bright.
Infinite light head mobility for you.
Love it.
And then we have this alternative mounting feature. So if you split the frame apart,
That's clever.
it can
Hook
go
it
in,
onto anything.
Yep. Hook it on that small diameter wire, pipe, even up to a 2x4.
Love it.
Whenever metal's not present.
That's pretty slick.
Cool.
Dig it. All right, what's next?
All right, next one. We're going to go back down here.
Okay.
So this is going to be our M18 compact folding floodlight.
Oh, look at that.
This is going to be our most compact rover light in the lineup.
Yeah. It's like
Easily-
the size of a top off.
Yep. Mounted on, bag portable for you.
Okay.
Easy light head articulation to get the light where you need an application.
See that?
This one's gonna have a total of 4 different modes actually. So on high, you're gonna get 1,000 lumens, 12 hours of runtime. You can toggle through it, and our lowest mode is gonna be 85 lumens, 110 hours of runtime for when you're working those highly reflective applications.
Cool.
Last thing on this one, we've been hearing users demand that they're looking for more power out solutions. So we have USB-A and USB-C
Look
on
at
this.
that.
Great for your rechargeable personal lights, phones, even iPads on the job site.
Awesome. Yeah, so people are commenting the 500 lumens for 4 hours doesn't feel very long, but it's all in a contained battery, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Quick question is, when will these be available?
So This one will be on 10-1.
10-1, all right.
And then the other solution I just showed you first, that'll be 7-7.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it. All right, I need to get the mic back from you.
Yeah. Wait, there's other lights too.
Oh no, sorry. I keep that.
Put the mic back
So
on.
sorry. We went through so many of them. I thought that was it.
No, there's a lot of excitement
Oh,
in this
Haley,
one
I'm so
space.
sorry. Just keep going.
All right, so I'm gonna turn this off so I don't blind you. Right here,
Uh-oh.
for maximum versatility when mounting a light, this would be the M18 clamping floodlight. We
Okay.
have strong magnets on the bottom, but when there's no metal present, similar to that other lighting solution, it's a challenge to get that light up and overhead. We have a strong 3-inch clamp under here.
Wow.
Each notch is strategically designed to mount onto the most common materials you're gonna find on a job site. So,
like pipe and
1-inch outer diameter to 3-inch outer diameter. This is for your steel studs, like that bad boy over there.
oh, that is cool.
And then easily clamp it on that 2x materials as well. So you
Awesome.
can very quickly mount it, turn it on, 2,000 lumens, 3 different modes, and a total of 6 hours of runtime.
Love it.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Hey, really quickly on the version, the rover that has the charging capabilities,
Yes.
can you reverse charge into an M18 using a plug? Okay.
No, not on that one.
We can do, yeah, the M12, we saw the M12 top off that was just announced today, and that we can charge. It's a 2-way USB.
Yes.
But this one's not. Okay.
Nope.
Good
All right.
to know.
We have one more. So this lighting solution is going to be your most compact but high output lighting product. This is going to be the M18 triple panel light. And it's stored position, easy to carry around the job site, 3
Yep.
different handles on it. Whenever you're ready to light up a space with maximum area coverage, you have 3 independent light heads on it, 4,500 lumens, and total of 3 hours of runtime on its highest setting. There's 8 other modes in this light, so you can optimize your output and your runtime based on what you're going into.
That makes sense, sure.
You got an AC
So we can turn
plug.
on just one panel and aim it where we want it.
Yep, so on the bottom, I'll show you mounting features real quick.
Oh, sure.
Large hook,
Big Raptor. Yep.
strong magnet, so let's get it up here. And we can look at those modes so I don't blind you.
Okay.
So you can do all 3 light panels on,
I see it. Yep.
center panel, outer panels, and of course, you have your high, medium, and low.
Very cool.
So this one, as well as the clamping light, will be shipping on 10-1.
Very, very cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
And anything else? Is that it?
No, now I'm done.
Great, okay.
That's all 4.
So there's the 4. So there's the rover. These actually they're all part of the rover line, or not, or just the 2 small
Everything
ones?
on the M18 batteries will be part of the rover line. This will just be part of our rechargeable personal lighting lineup.
Gotcha. Very cool. Do you know if there's? I haven't seen anything, but anything using USB-C. Red lithium USB batteries. Anything new here today that uses those?
Nothing here today that's
Okay.
using red lithium USB.
All right, that answers that question. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thank you again.
Now you can unmic me.
I'm going to take the mic now. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Have a great show. Okay, guys. Let's get into any other questions you have before I head outside. Oh my gosh. So, a lot of we got to get the circ sauce yet. So, actually, for what it's worth, Ernest is asking about Milwaukee bar stools. We actually gave a couple of those away to fans recently. You can buy them. There's Mark Thomas. What's up, everybody? Go check out Mark Thomas Builder on YouTube. So if you really want to get one of those Milwaukee bar stools, you can buy them. I want to say Acme has them. They might be at Acme, but if you just search for Milwaukee bar stool, you'll find them. We did. We were going to just drop ship some when I went instead of packing ours up, but we ended up packing ours up. All right, let's see. Yes, there's a roofing nailer. I can show that to you one more time. Nobody's over there at the moment. Oh, I take it back. Yes, there is. But yes, I'll show you the roofing nailer really quickly. So, really kind of excited about this. With a CP 3 amp hour battery, it's 8.6 pounds, which isn't too bad. Fires 6 nails a second. Super, super fast. Super fast. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I didn't get pricing on those lights, did I? We'll go over there and grab that. This guy's really cool. The guys doing the demo are busy at the moment. We can come back. Whoa. We can come back and check in on those a little bit again in a bit. All right, mechanic stuff. I feel like we haven't really covered. There's a Packout that comes with a whole bunch of mechanics tools. Oh, I'll tell you what. We have body stuff. There are some new M12 buffers. They're these sanders for, one of them is for body work, one of them is for paint. And I'll give you a quick peek at this stuff really quickly right now. The guy is currently doing a demo.
The price would be $299 for your
Doing a demo with my buddy Tim Johnson over here. But yeah, these guys are pretty cool. I'm gonna see what other automotive stuff we can find. All right, so Sarah's going to join us for a bit. Yes, we're right now, Stan the Dirt Monkey is currently looking at the new saws. When he's done there, we're going to go there next. Really excited about it. I'm going to see if I can't get a demo really quickly of this new sander. Awesome. Nathan, hey.
Rob, good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm great. Can I mic you up? Can you talk about the new?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Wherever you need it. Test.
Right there-ish.
There we go.
There we go. Awesome, buddy. So
What's
thank
up?
you. Thank you so much for talking to us. Appreciate
100%.
it. We're very excited about these new M12 sanders or buffers. What would you call them?
Yeah, so these are the new-to-world M12 Fuel 6-inch random orbital sanders, really dedicated to that automotive technician, the body and paint techs.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So it is still a sander.
Yep, it is.
Okay, great.
Correct.
And that's my own ignorance in that area.
That's
so,
all right.
But these look awesome. I love this format.
Yeah.
They're so small.
Yep, so super small M12 platform.
Yep.
Right, these guys in the automotive side, they're used to this palm grip style. They really have to move around the body of the panels to contour the shape. So
having the trigger on top is
it's essential because they're going to be feathering that speed. So when they move around, especially for this 3/32, it's for that paint technician.
Yep.
They're not looking to remove a lot of material at all. They're looking really just to scuff it up so that when they wet sand like you see here, they can go back and polish it right on out.
Very
so this
cool.
is meant for that prime quality finish.
Yep.
And then we also have another throw, the 3/16" sander. That's more of the aggressive, trying to remove material.
Okay. Is that the difference between body and paint then? So the body guys are removing.
Yeah. Yeah, can I show you the process? Is that
Please.
cool?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This
so
is
this
better.
is kind of that process. I'll do a big high overview.
Thank you.
There's
This
four
is
main ways.
perfect.
Yeah, 4 main ways guys use sander in the collision repair industry.
Yep.
The top 2 are gonna be the body tech. Body techs that really wanna remove that paint so they can get to see the dents in the material.
Okay.
Right? And then the second part they're gonna use that same sander for is
That's the body
shaping.
filler.
Yep, exactly, the body filler. It's gonna come on rough. They can use roughly 80 to 100 to 120, maybe 180 to
Yeah.
really get it so when you feel it, you don't feel that dent at all.
That's the material removal.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So this sander, this 3/16" throw, is really dedicated to that body filler.
Got it.
It can do small areas of paint removal, as you see here. That's about where you want to stick with it as, but really that shaping the body filler is key. So as I showed you before, that variable speed trigger is crucial for that. Because when they're moving it around the panel, when you get to an edge, you don't want to burn through that edge you just made. You want to be able to come up to it without burning it. So you slow it down to be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Speed dial is also crucial for that, depending on user's preference and how
Gotcha.
they like to do that.
And you can reach that during operation.
Exactly.
Love it.
So this tool also comes with vacuum ports. We have the left side on, but also the right side. So if guys use shop vacs currently, you're able to hook up your shop vac and collect that dust right up into there.
Awesome.
So let me continue the process and I'll show
Please.
you other few features.
That works.
So once the body tech is done, the whole panels will look like this. It'll move to the paint techs. So the paint techs, you can't just paint right on top of this. You have to apply primer. So that primer is applied, and then you actually have to scuff the primer in order for
Before
the
the paint to adhere to it.
Exactly.
Oh, of course, sure.
So that's where that 3/32 one comes in. It's, again, not meant to remove a lot of material, just to scuff it up to get it ready. The paint finish, that paint quality grade. After it's painted, you're gonna see it kind of come out like this. They're gonna re-scuff it one more time with wet sanding. Anywhere from 1,000 to 5,000 grit sandpaper you can see these guys use, because they're gonna get any last defect or imperfection out of that clear coat. And then they're gonna go through with a polisher. So that's where the polishers come in. This sander is really for that primer prep and getting that wet sand of the clear coat in.
Gotcha. And somebody did point out, I can adjust the speed while I'm using it if I'm right-handed.
Exactly.
All
Yep.
right, that's fair.
But the variable speed trigger on top will give you that variability whether you're right or left-handed.
That's fair.
It just depends on which finger you like to use. Your ring
I got
finger or
you.
your thumb.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Again, similar with this one, you get the right and left vacuum port involved as well. And you'll see there's a pad color difference between these two sanders. The red is that firm density. So for that body tech, like I said before, removal, they want to be able to make those lines. Paint tech's the opposite. They don't want to make lines, they want to glide over them.
Right.
Soft density.
Yep.
Both bare tool and kit will have both hook and loop, and PSA, pressure sensitive adhesive. Just different ways that the sandpaper connects to the tool.
Very cool.
And then the last part, and probably one of my favorite parts, is guys are changing these pads relatively frequently, whether it's to change the sandpaper, the density, or simply because they wear through it. Currently, you have to stick a wrench inside and try to finagle it to get it. No more, we heard you. We've included the wrench into the tool, so you're able to remove that backing pad with no extra tools. You never have to worry about damaging your tool or the sander at all while removing that backing pad.
Gotcha. All right, is there a wood version of this available, or is there a reason why I can't use this for?
Yeah, good question. So this is a sander dedicated to that automotive technician.
Sure.
You will see overlap in it, but really just the way that this tool is used and how you want to be able to finesse it around the corners is really targeted to that automotive user.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Awesome.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks.
Pleasure,
Nathan,
Rob.
Good to see you again.
You as well,
Thank you so
man.
much. I'm going to steal that
Yep,
mic back
go
from
for
you.
it.
Here you are, man.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to go over and check out the saws. All right, guys, hang in there. I think this is our chance. We're gonna check out a. They're getting it all set up for more cuts. That. No, I'm good.
Channel's so good because he sits behind the scenes. He sits behind the scenes. He watches everything I do. Then he comes back. And he's like, "All right, Sarah, let's do it better. Let's just do it better."
Exactly how he sounds.
And then he does.
And then he does it better.
And then he does it better. Asshole. He's an ass. How do you work with him?
I love him.
I know he's awesome.
He's the best.
Thanks, Dan. Oh my gosh. So let's see. So these circular saws. So we're gonna watch Stan here actually run this demo. I'm gonna keep going. Sarah's asking if I'm gonna pause to eat. Boys and ladies, I know Sandy's with us too. Am I gonna stop to eat? Heck no, I'm not gonna stop to eat.
You just put the mic in your pocket, that's on.
Yes, it's booked. If it is up here, it causes all types of feedback, which they helped me diagnose earlier.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, can't keep us together. So yeah, so Sarah is suggesting that maybe I should stop showing you guys.
He drank water.
That she did sneak me a water. That I should stop showing you guys the latest and greatest from Milwaukee.
That is not what
To
I
eat
said.
fruit.
That's not what I said. I asked if you needed food.
I am tempted to question her dedication to new power tools.
My phone died because of how much content I shot.
Did it really?
It's charging because I can't shoot anything else. So it's charging. I'm gonna go get.
You're
I'm gonna
so
go
good
get
at this,
food,
Sarah.
and
You
then
are
I'll come
so
back.
good. Thank
I
you.
also have my checklist of all of the
Whoa.
things that I've done.
You're killing it. I need that to figure out what we haven't covered. All right. So all right, we're about to. I think this is our chance. All right, so they're still running a couple. What is the clear white box on the Packout? Dust separator. Yes, it is a dust separator stack smarter. We can go over and check that out really quick if you want. It's just a clear plastic demo. All right, let's go check that out, and then I'll come over to the saws after that. So hang on. We covered this earlier on. It is a dust separator. It's a special version they made in plastic, so you can see how it's built. But it normally looks like this guy right down here. It is cyclonic, as you would expect. I want to say it's like $300. Like, it was really expensive, whatever it was. But you put that onto your Packout your Packout vac, and it means that you're not going to fill up your filter so quick. So I mean, it's a great thing. I'm kind of pumped about it, but whew, feels a little expensive. All right. So we're trying to talk to Brian over here. Brian is a really cool dude. We've focused on what was it that he was showing at World of Concrete? We hung out with Brian. For their new smaller circular saw. So it makes sense that he's covering these. Like the 6.5. It's just like burning through stacks and stacks of OSB because it's more powerful. But again, these two new 7 1/4 inch saws that we're going to see next, they take advantage of all three of the new fuel systems. So upgraded Forge batteries, the new RedLink Plus technology is like next generation of that, and the next generation of their power state motors. So when you put all three of those together, they're calling it the next breakthrough in M18 fuel, and these saws are supposed to be wildly powerful. So that's what we're waiting to see. Really kind of excited about this. So Brian's gonna show it to us. I'm gonna flip this around and let you guys watch while I wait. Jano's Tools, thanks, brother. I really appreciate the support. I really do. We are about 2 hours in. I bet you we probably have another 2 hours to go. Yes. Oh, sorry about that. Fish and Doogie, you asked about pipe or Packout wall mount stuff. Yes, there's a whole new racking system that allows you to put your Packout on a sled, on a slide, a drawer slide, kind of thing, and pull them out and access them in your truck. So yeah, it's very, very cool. So I can go check that out right after this. It's in the transit vans, yes. Absolutely. Brian,
What's up?
can I bother you, buddy?
Absolutely. How's it going, man? Good to see you
So
again.
good to see you. Sorry, I think I just called you Brian, right? My bad.
It's all right.
It's Ryan. It's Ryan.
Yep.
All right, so this is the two new 7 1/4 inch.
Yes, sir. So this is our new Gen 3 7 1/4 inch sidewinder, and that's our new Gen 2 7 1/4 inch rear
Let me mic you
handle.
up real quick
Yes, sir.
so they can hear you.
Absolutely.
So we got a rear handle
and a sidewinder.
and a sidewinder.
Yep.
I'm struggling
Now
all of a
you're
sudden
go-
with
you
this
got
for some
it?
reason.
There
we
you go.
All right, buddy.
Perfect.
Tell us about them.
Yeah, so back in 2013, we were the first company to ever launch a cordless 18-volt 7 1/4 inch circular saw. We know at the time that saw was definitely not powered the way that it needed to be. Everyone is used to those 15-amp corded saws, and most people didn't even think we'd ever get a cordless saw that had that 15 amps of corded performance. Now, a decade later, through all the battery, motor, and electronics improvements that we made, this saw is not only way more powerful than a corded saw, but it is the most powerful and fastest cutting 7 1/4 inch circular saw ever introduced. This here too, we know on the Gen 2 that saw was very bulky and overweight. Look at this. We took a lot of size out, made it more compact, took nearly a pound out. Look at that.
A pound less.
Almost a pound less, yeah.
Almost
nearly
a pound less. All right,
yeah.
close.
Yeah, just close.
I don't want to get you in
ounces
trouble.
off.
I don't want to
Yep.
get you in trouble, Ryan. I'm sorry. Go on.
No, absolutely. Look at this inside cut window here. So, much easier to see the blade on the inside there, as you can see.
Yes, it is.
Feature set wise.
Okay.
We got bevel detents here, 22.5, 45 degrees.
Excellent.
Easy adjustment there. Depth detents here. So we got that positive stop at 1.5 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1/2 inch.
Gotcha.
Also, brand new trigger design here. So instead of having to use this paddle switch there, we have a lock off here. So you see there, it's locked.
I do.
Now, you don't have to hold that down the entire time while you're
that's
cutting.
cool. I like that.
Makes it a lot easier. You want to see it run?
Please.
Absolutely.
All right, Ryan, you've already been called in the comments as like the best Milwaukee rep. First, I'm just going to toss that out there.
All right.
And everyone's noticing how hard you're working, and we appreciate it.
Perfect.
All right, man, let's hit it. Impress us.
As you can see there, light work, and that's three stacked 1/2 inch OSB. It's been launching in August of this year.
Super, super excited,
Perfect.
man.
Appreciate the compliments,
Awesome.
guys.
Ryan, you're killing it out here, dude. All right, let me get my mic back.
Oh,
wait,
yes, sir.
Awesome.
There you go.
Appreciate that.
Always covered in sawdust, too.
Yeah, because you're working hard, like they said. Absolutely. All right, thanks, buddy. We appreciate. All right. Oh, hang on. We're being asked for a demo of the rear handle. Okay. Can you do that real quick? All right. Yes, sir, guys. Frosty, we will get the demo of the rear handle next.
So, like I said, this will be launching. Yep.
Yeah, we're getting a little close there. And we're going through three. How big are the? How big an OSB is? 1/2 inch. Okay. So 3 1/2 inch OSB sheets. We're gonna scoot it out here for us so we can see just how fast we can go.
Yeah, don't want to cut to the table yet.
Right.
So this rear handle will be launching in 2025. So this one here is going to be in August. This will be coming in early.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have the new 7 1/4 inch in August.
Yep.
But the rear handle, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about. The rear handle is not coming until 2025.
Correct. Yep.
First quarter? Or you can't tell me yet?
We don't have an exact date for you guys.
Oh, so mean!
We're working hard on it. We'll have it out soon.
So mean!
Same exact story here, guys, as well too. Same feature set. And for the rear handle wise, this will be the most powerful and the fastest cutting rear handle saw ever.
Awesome. That I like to hear, man. All right, let's do it.
Over again here. A little bit more. light work for that guy.
No problem at all.
Awesome.
All right, well,
Any
now
other questions you guys got?
now I have some man glitter too, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that, brother.
Well, let's,
Anytime you can share, that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thanks again. Brian's great to see you. Thanks for helping us out. Thanks for the demo. We're excited. All right. Really quickly, some guys were asking about the new Packout mounting system for inside their transit vans. I will go over there really quickly. I will show you that. Oh, the sewer inspection camera. You're right. You guys seen sewer inspection camera?
Oh, it's right over this section.
Thank you so much. I'll grab that. You've been asking for a while, brother, and I really apologize. We're gonna get that to you real quick. Oh, I love this. Everybody stop for lunch. They have like an hour-long lunch break, so like, look at this. We have got the show to ourselves. Make it a lot easier, except that I think that their employees went to eat too, so I may not be able to find someone who can talk to us about this stuff. Oh, I wonder if there's nobody outside for OPE either. There's no way I'm stopping this. All right, I'll show you the new racks. A couple of our buddies here are eating in the truck. There he is, built by Nate. Have you guys, so where's the mount? It's behind you, isn't it? You're perfectly fine. You guys don't have to move at all. That's what they were talking about, is the new racks. Oh, there you go. Nate's gonna demo it for us.
I haven't done it yet, so user error. I'm sure there's a lot.
Lift, there you go. Oh, look at that. See, so now you can pull out one at a time, actually get into your Packout, get what you need, and securely, oh, so it locks back in just by sliding in. Love it. Oh, that looks real good. How is this sold? So are they all this tall and then you just get different number of rails? Or?
So we're gonna have 4 SKUs with this kit. It will
Hang on, Tanner, can I, is Tanner?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, Tanner, I'm gonna mic you up real quick. And
All set.
So Tanner's gonna tell us about this thing, how it works.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is the Packout rack. What we're really trying to do is increase that ultimate access to Packout and have a customizable drawer layout so that you can accommodate any Packout toolbox that we make. We didn't leave any Packout behind while still allowing you to mount this to your shop wall as well as in van. So we made it really easy for our users to get in and out of the vehicle a lot faster and increasing efficiency for them. There will be 4 SKUs with this project. One of them being a kit, which will come with 2 rack units, 4 drawers, and then the frame to get it into your vehicle or onto your wall.
Okay.
As well as the mounting frame independently, a single drawer, and then 1 rack unit if you would want to buy that separately so that you can build this modular system out however you'd like.
All right, I'm supposed to tell Tanner that Jake says hi.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so floor standing option?
Yes.
Or does it have to be mounted to the wall?
It has to be mounted to the wall. Some of the future lines that we're going to be working on are going to have freestanding or just risers for the base of that as well, yes.
Very, very cool. Does the Milwaukee crate have a dedicated lid that actually fits a Packout lock? Hang on a sec. Lock slots on top.
If you put the divider into the crate, you can lock all full-size boxes on top of
There you go, just needs the divider.
Yep.
Well, Mike Gifford just peed a little, he thinks, so I think that means he's excited.
Absolutely.
So that's good.
Yeah,
awesome.
feel free
All right,
to
well, thanks,
hop
guys.
in and check it out.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. All right, let me steal the mic.
We're here for you, for whatever you need.
Why do you guys get to stop and eat?
Well, this is a job site. I don't really miss a lot.
It's our job site.
I don't miss a lot of meals, so you'd find me like laid out between the Packout aisle dead if I didn't eat. So.
Hey, real quick, pricing.
We're still dialing that in as the design.
They're still working on the pricing.
But it will be very comparable to other vehicle storage solutions.
It's comparable to other vehicle storage solutions, so I assume that means, you know, you're going to pay for this. You'll love it. But yeah, it looks really good back here. Stack Smart, that was super nice of you. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. OP, thank you again for the $20. We appreciate that, guys. Oh my gosh, that's going to look really good. Okay, so we covered this. Yeah, lunch does look good. All right. You look at the tool across from M18 sander. What is it, Luke? The tool across from M18 sander. Where'd it go? I might be missing it, man. Let's see, where's the M18 sander? There's the M18 sander. The tool across from it. Oh, the M12. You're talking about the M12 detail sander. Yeah, it's an M12 sander, Luke. Yeah, for sure. We'll talk about it. Can anybody talk with me about the M12 sander?
Yes, Tyson.
Tyson? I somehow skipped it earlier.
No, you're good.
This is on me. I'm so sorry about that, buddy.
All right, this is a detail sander, right?
Yeah, so this is our new,
but it's random orbit.
3-inch random orbit. So
Love it. Great.
We introduced a detail sander a couple years ago that had a little bit different shape pad and was just orbital. That was really meant for kind of fine, intricate finish work.
Yeah.
Over the course of doing research on that product, we heard time and time again that there's a number of places where people need to sand, where a larger 5-inch random orbit sander or a quarter sheet sander is just bigger and heavier than what they really need to get to.
That kind of fun
Railings,
stuff?
all kinds of stuff. So we set out to say, hey, how do we deliver something that's more ergonomic,
Sure.
smaller, and really starts to deliver on the applications like sanding, the plugs in a newel post, or come up and working on a window frame if you got to get a little bit of paint filler off.
Sure.
Doing it in a way that reduces stress, fatigue, and strain. So we're really excited about this. So it's not only going to deliver you a really, really high quality sand, it's going to be super maneuverable, lightweight, and it's going to have really great dust collection. So over 80% dust collection.
Oh, that's awesome.
But we've also tried to find other ways to innovate inside of here. So delivering things like a tool holster that you can actually wear on your belt or on your pants. So being that it's cordless, we know people are moving around the job site doing different applications, so they can actually carry this with them, or it can actually be mounted on a bench too. So if you're doing something in the shop and you want to keep this close, you can mount this on the bench. We've got this 180-degree set of LEDs to really help you see the surface as you're sanding and making sure you're getting a smooth surface finish. And obviously we've got different speed settings, so 1 through 4 to really be able to kind of hone in the amount of performance that you're looking for. So
Does it have a forced rotation mode?
it does not have forced rotation. This is truly random orbit.
Okay.
Cool. So with that, the last thing I'll say is that
you guys have new pads.
we actually came out with some new sanding abrasives as well. So an extension of our mesh power grid sanding abrasives from when we launched the other detail sander. These things are absolutely phenomenal. They help with dust collection. They're far more durable. And in terms of giving you a great surface finish, this is really top of the line in terms of what's out in the industry. So we're excited to bring them both together and really provide that full solution for the user.
Very, very cool. Thank you, Tyson.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
guys.
buddy. Also, price and availability, did I get that from you?
This is going to be available here in the next few months,
Nice.
before Q4 this year, and I believe it's going to retail for around like $179.
Does Belt Clip have a stage for additional pads and sheets? Or storage, sorry.
No, so the belt clip is just really for the tool itself. It does not have any built-in storage for extra sheets. There is a little bit of extra room kind of in the head if you wanted to, but we didn't design any of that into the product.
Fair enough. Awesome, buddy. All right, I'm gonna take my mic back.
All right, here you go.
And unfortunately, I'm kind of bummed out. We've been doing this for 131 minutes, and I think it's time I have to go outside.
You gotta go get some lunch?
I've got got to go out in the heat to see the OPE.
Go see OPE.
You kidding? We've got so many things to see. I'm not eating today. Oh, okay. Look at this, guys.
Look at that. That's teamwork.
Sarah,
Right there.
look at this amazing food.
Like,
This
you
is
have to do
ridiculous.
something.
You're very welcome, guys. Not a problem. All right, bring the new fan. OPE. We're ready for OPE. They need to make barbecue. They need to make barbecue tools. Heck yes, they do. Oh, Red Bull. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sarah. You guys know Sarah's my favorite person. What is this? I accidentally.
What'd you do?
I think I switched
Do you need
on
to
a
exit out of
filter. I don't want a filter.
You have an X in the top left corner. Is that?
I think that's to kill my feed.
Oh, don't do
Don't
that.
want to do that. Oh yeah, I accidentally touched on the filters. Is Sarah my wife? Sarah, are you my wife?
I'm not your wife. I
She's
mean,
not?
not on paper.
Yeah.
Not legally.
There's no official documentation, but
Yeah.
yeah, it'll happen someday. It'll happen.
Do you want?
But yes, I love her
slider?
dearly. She's my favorite person in the world, and I adore her.
It's one slider.
It's what?
It's one slider.
No, I'm not
Give
going to
me
eat a
that.
slider.
No.
Well, I'm not going to leave these guys hanging.
Give me that first.
Can I have? Would you like do a little bit of this outdoor power equipment stuff for me?
Yes.
What do you guys think? You want to switch over to Sarah? Rob and Sarah kissing in a tree. Was the camera on then? Damn it. We started this feed a little bit too early, I think.
Oh my
All right, so you're super sweet to do this. You can't put these next to each other.
Because they get mad. I know.
Yep. So I'm gonna clip that one up on your shirt.
Okay.
This one I'll put down here on
Which one?
there.
Okay.
All right. So yes, I'm gonna take a second to eat. Sarah's gonna keep the stream going, and she's gonna head out here to OPE, sorry, Outdoor Power Equipment. Why eat this delicious food? Tons
That's mine.
of amazing new OPE. And actually, it doesn't feel bad out here.
Oh, it's nice out here.
It feels amazing.
If you eat really fast, then I don't have to do live.
She doesn't want to do live. I'm gonna go eat for 45 minutes. I'll see you in a minute.
I'm just gonna end the feed.
Don't end the feed.
Well, then don't eat for 45
Don't end the stream.
minutes.
The stream must go on. All right, so I'm gonna eat really quick while you go. So let's.
Where do you want me to go?
I don't know. We're gonna come out here and see what we've got.
So we already did a demo of the chainsaw. Let's see.
We gotta try to ship this on.
Let's go over.
Should not be in
Is there
charge of
anybody
this.
that wants to do? I know everybody's on a lunch break right now. Is there anybody that wants to do a demo of any of the OPE?
Yeah, we want
So bright.
You know we're gonna do string trimmers?
Yeah.
Love the string trimmer. All right, who can do that?
Yeah, one of our trimmer guys.
All right, so Sarah, he's gonna hook you up with string trimmer, and I'll pick you up right after string
One
trimmer.
of those is mine.
Oh, thank you. All right, I will eat quick and join you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
What's that? Trimmer demo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. I just took over Rob's live stream, so
Oh, wow.
I'm scared to death.
That's a lot of pressure.
I know. I don't like this.
Pressure's on now?
Yeah, kind of. If I screw it up, then it's like, oh, not only did I screw it up, but it's in front of everybody that's watching live.
Live is always tough.
It's terrifying.
You gotta keep it going. Yeah, for sure. What do you want to see first?
What do you want to show us first?
Well, quick lock is what people are most familiar with, so let's
Okay.
start with that.
I'm gonna give you this mic.
Awesome.
And let you mic yourself up, and then just run through it. And if anyone has questions, I'm getting encouragement that I can do this. So
I believe in you too.
That's terrifying.
All right, do you want the short version or the long version?
Go for the long version.
Long version?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I'm showing you our next generation M18 Fuel quick lock power head here. Now, the first generation has been extremely successful for us. We've got more than 1.5 million of these in the market right now, and people love them. But through a ton of research with professional landscapers, we've seen that they continuously want to keep pushing the boundaries further and further, right? So we took that as a challenge to redesign from the ground up. And we've got a more powerful motor, advanced air cooling system, and cutting-edge electronics to take advantage of everything that Forge batteries have to offer. And you can see some of that going on in here. So for example, the wiring, look on this guy. This is the old one, really skinny wires, compared to the really fat, beefy wires in here. They give you a lot more power and put all that Forge power through this tool. So really great example of what we've done redesigning, like I said, from the ground up. And what that means to the user is a 30% increase in power, and then also better thermal capabilities to do more demanding applications for longer. And we've got this awesome fixture here that'll demonstrate that. We've got the old power head and the new power head hooked up to these identical brakes here. And what we're graphing on the screen is RPM. They both are going to spin up to the maximum RPM, the same top speed.
Yeah.
And then these brakes are going to apply a really heavy load that simulates really thick brush with a brush cutter or a really thick branch with a pole saw attachment. And you're going to see that the previous generation slows down, still completes the job, but slows down a lot, whereas the new generation and Forge batteries just keep going, no problem. So we've got the old generation, yeah.
Focus on this.
Might be hard with the glare, but
I
we've
was
got
gonna say,
the.
it's a little rough,
yeah.
but maybe?
So the old generation is left that black line, and then the new generation is the red line.
Okay.
So it just keeps going, no problem. And that is a perfect demonstration of the extra performance that you get even on our existing attachments with this new power head. And then it's also really cool because it opens the door to a lot of really exciting future attachments that we have coming down the line.
Is it backwards compatible with the old
Absolutely.
attachments? Awesome.
It's Milwaukee, come on. Of course
Right?
we're compatible.
I mean, someone asked. I needed to make sure we got the answer for it.
Always compatible, yes.
Fantastic. What is price and availability on the different heads?
Yeah, so they're shipping. These are obviously on the market right now, but the new ones are shipping in November, and it's going to be $299 for the bare tool string trimmer, and then $399 for the battery included with the string trimmer.
Okay.
The other cool thing that we're doing new to this power head is we're going to sell just the power head by itself, whereas before you had to buy it with either the string trimmer or the pole saw attachment. Right.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Any other questions coming through?
What different power heads do you have?
Yeah, so it's just these two that you see right
I'm
here.
sorry, what attachments?
Oh, attachments,
Yep,
yeah. So
I worded that wrong.
no worries, yeah. So 13 different attachments. The newest ones that we launched in January are the cultivator right here for cultivating, rejuvenating garden beds. We've got the bed edger or the bed redefiner for cutting a clean edge around your garden bed. The reciprocator for really precision grass trimming. Also new in January was the short shaft hedge trimmer. We've had the extended articulating hedge trimmer, but this one is just a lighter, more ergonomic option. And then of course the blower attachment that you see in the back here.
It's hiding back there.
Yep. And then the baby chainsaw, right?
I know. I'm familiar with baby chainsaw.
Yep, so that's the quick lock system. And then we've also got a fixed shaft version of a lot of these products right here. So string trimmer is a great example.
Yeah. Real quick, someone is asking the difference in RPMs.
So the RPM is going to be the same.
It's
Okay.
just that the Gen 2, the next power head, can maintain that RPM through much more demanding load.
I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, so it's 30% more power for those tough applications. If you've got a string trimmer attachment on both of them and you're just trimming a couple blades of grass, it's not gonna make much difference. But when you put it into really thick, tall grass or weeds like you see up on the hill there, that's when you're really gonna notice the difference with the new power head that doesn't ever bog down. Whereas if you put it in really demanding, extreme applications, the Gen 1 can slow down.
Okay. Can you swap mics over?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Cool.
Someone's asking about a double battery version.
So we do have a double battery string trimmer.
Sorry, I just took the mic off of you, and then I got another
Talking
question.
to the microphone here. Yeah, so we don't have a double battery power head. We don't find the need for it right now. We're always open to things. We always pay attention to what the professional user needs, and we listen. And so far, there just hasn't been a demand for more powerful applications on an attachment system right now.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the dedicated string trimmer, the M18 Fuel 16-inch string trimmer. So where the Quick Lock fills that attachment system, a versatile tool, the jack of all trades. We also have our dual battery, as he just mentioned, 17-inch string trimmer. That's getting heavy duty applications done, right? This string trimmer is targeting that middle of the ground. When you have to use this tool all day long, where it needs to be lightweight, it has to be powerful enough to get through these applications, this is the tool for that. So right now, pro landscapers are using this 31cc gas equivalent string trimmer on an hourly basis and day after day. So they're constantly using this tool. The tool has to have power and torque to get through demanding applications like this, but it also has to be lightweight, like I said. So we targeted 31cc gas performance with this tool, and I'm happy to say we beat that performance. This tool is delivering 1.76 horsepower compared to 31cc gas, and it delivers more torque as well. The beauty of Milwaukee Power is you get it instantly. You get the power and the torque with the pull of the trigger full throttle under 1 second. We also come in at a full pound lighter than 31cc gas as well, making this the ultimate string trimmer for daily use. So by fitting this in our string trimmer lineup, we're yet again just demonstrating our commitment to the landscaper's full needs with the dual battery string trimmer, this M18 Fuel 16-inch string trimmer, as well as our Quick Lock attachment system. So I can run it in some grass if you want to video that.
Someone's asking, are these tools considered commercial grade or are they more contractor grade?
Absolutely. So these are for the professional landscape maintenance user. So we are designing these to their daily applications that they're doing. So that is definitely our target when we're designing these tools. So I can rip through some grass unless you have any more questions.
I don't have any questions yet.
Okay. Well, if you do, you let me know.
If they come up, I'll let you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll go on some of this thicker stuff over here. Up to you. So as you can see, this is super thick, heavy grass. I'm going to keep this in our third speed here, giving it the most power we can give it, and let it rip. So as you can see, this thing rips through the thick stuff. It'll do the lighter applications as well, which will give you longer run time. But this is the perfect solution for the professional landscape user for their common string trimming applications.
That's awesome. What is price and availability of that?
So this is $299 for the bare tool,
Okay.
coming out this November of this year.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Absolutely.
My gimbal died.
Oh
I'm,
no!
trying to,
Yeah, you're holding by hand.
I'm like, this is not normal. I'm gonna blame Rob. I think he broke it.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Want to talk about string trimmer line?
Let's talk about some trimmer line. Awesome. You want to just get into it? Any specific thing to talk about right up?
1 second.
Okay.
Take that off. No, just jump right into it.
Yeah, so Milwaukee is a full solutions provider, right? We don't just care about the batteries, we don't care about the tools, we care about the accessories as well. We have years and years of experience in accessories in
figuring out how to make them optimized for battery tools, how to increase user productivity, and really developing technology breakthroughs, right? We've been doing this for a long time. We're bringing this to the landscaping trade. A really good example of that is our trimmer line. So we've done a lot of internal testing. We've validated it with users, and we have chosen a line design and shape that gives you up to 45% longer runtime and is up to 50% stronger, right? Now, that's something that's new in the industry, right? It's not a very common thing or something that people think about right now of what accessory it is that they're putting on their tool and how can it actually affect the performance, right? So with our trimmer line, if you're using that, that means that you are reloading the head less often, right? Respooling it less often, and you are going back to the truck less often to switch out your battery packs. So what that means is even something as simple as changing your trimmer line, you have less downtime, right, in having to do those tasks and more uptime, right, in actually getting the job done faster to get you home sooner. Milwaukee cares about the user from end to end of something like a string trimmer, and our line is no different. So the new products we have launching later this year are these 5-pound spools of 080 and 105. These are very, very pro-focused. What I've seen is the vast majority of users prefer these larger spool sizes, and an 095 and a 105 are the most common diameters that you'll see out on the market.
Fantastic.
We're also looking to, this is all of the accessories, what we were just looking at with Brad of the quick lock attachments. We also sell all of the accessories that go on there as well, and are really bringing our expertise in user productivity and battery efficiency into a brand new trade, which is really, really exciting. We really are just getting started, even on the accessory side.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I am getting asked about the runtime on the string trimmer.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
a
the
great
answer to that?
question. That's definitely, Brad has done a lot more testing with that.
I was like, I saw the question come in. What's the runtime on the string trimmer or expected battery life?
So string trimmers, same with any tool, it depends on what you're doing with the tool, right? Whether it's just basic lawn edging or whether you're clearing brush. So when you're really, really pushing the tool hard in the most demanding applications like on the hills up there, that's going to be around 20 to 30 minutes of runtime. But when you're doing your basic lawn trimming, it's going to be about the same as a tank of gas, around 45 to an hour.
Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully that answers your question.
It does, yep. And here's your gimbal back.
Thank you. All right.
Other questions?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
We'll see.
You want me to hand this
Yeah,
back?
I'll take that back, but I can't put it next to this one. What is the length difference between the quick lock trimmer and the dedicated trimmer?
The tools are the same length. It's just the coupler that's different. And then also some things in the motor and the gearbox that have been optimized on the string trimmer. Whereas the quick lock is designed to be a jack of all trades or a Swiss Army knife that can do a lot of different things really well. Everything on the fixed shaft string trimmer is optimized to be the perfect string trimmer, from the gear ratio to the electronics and thermal model. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go find Rob because I broke his gimbal, and I'm gonna see if
See
he'll
if you can
fix
fix
it.
it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure thing.
All right, I'm not gonna be allowed to do lives anymore because Rob handed me the gimbal, and like 2 seconds later, I broke it. So hopefully he still likes me at the end of this. Here's Rob. Hey, this stopped working.
That makes sense.
So I ripped it off because I was trying to balance it and hold it at the same time.
Are we out of battery?
I don't know because it was super bright outside, so I couldn't see what the issue was.
All right, gang, we're just gonna do this by hand.
Do you want the rig?
Are you done shooting?
I need to eat.
Oh, by
But,
all
like,
means, you take food. I'm gonna take our friends here. Hey, everybody.
Hang on a second.
Give the mic back up.
Yep.
Thank you all for supporting us during my break.
They were nice to me.
Somebody's asking about weight. What were you covering?
We just did the dedicated string trimmers.
Okay.
The
Oh, we still haven't found the sewer cam. Oh, because there's nobody to talk to me about it.
Are they all on lunch?
Yeah, everybody's on lunch. I'm so sorry, man. I want to do the sewer cam for you. I need to see if I can find somebody.
Let me try to charge this too, and I'll come back and find you. Is that okay? Or do
Yeah,
you-
go for it. Oh, please, please, please. That'd be great. Oh. Oh, yeah. Could you talk to me about sewer cam?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Where is it?
Right this way.
Awesome. All right, guys, we've got an answer. We're getting some help with the sewer cam. You've been asking for like 2 hours. This is so great. Thank you. All right, man, let me mic you up real quick.
Okay.
I'm glad that it's working for you, Hannibal. All right, gonna mic you up. Nick, Awesome. Nick,
Got me?
thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. So we want to know about the new sewer cam. What do you got?
Yeah, guys, we've got tons of new exciting things in our range of sewer to drain.
Hang on one second.
Products.
This is gonna be awkward, guys. I'm gonna wipe off. I think we got a little steam on there. There it is.
All right. So first thing I want to talk to you guys is our next to the next level. You can see our Gen 1 image quality versus Gen 2 with the industry's highest resolution HDR camera heads. You're gonna get that crisp, clear image. At the same time, in these camera heads, we're providing pitch sensing. So what pitch sensing does is allows you to identify bellied sections of line. So this is going to give you a clear indication of the pitch of the line that you're working with so that you can communicate that back to your customers.
Very cool.
So all of these next-gen camera heads will be available on our M18 system across our stiff, mid-stiff, and flexible cables. With that, we're expanding our drain to sewer offering with 2 new push cable flexibilities on the M12 system. So we've got the high flex for 1.5 to 4 inch lines, and then the super flexible ultra flex for 1 to 3 inch lines.
Very cool.
These are on the M12 system. This is going to provide you that portable productivity, small compact size, ideal for
luck,
those
Sandy.
small bathrooms, kitchen sink lines.
Yeah.
Real compact kind of grab and go solution. Right out of the box, this is going to pair wirelessly with the Milwaukee pipeline inspection app, or M18 monitor, or our brand new M12 wireless monitor.
Oh, that's
so you'll
slick.
see in just 1 second that'll pair up.
Okay.
And this is going to have a 5.5 inch touchscreen display, all anti-glare. So even on those bright sunny days, you're going to get real crisp, clear image. Pinch to zoom, rotate to a point of interest.
Sweet.
And then share wirelessly directly from the job site.
What length?
We've got a 85-foot high flex and a 65-foot ultra flex.
Excellent. Awesome, man. All right, guys, any more questions? Dude, that mobile looks amazing. So that's over there. Yeah, that looks fantastic. Pinch. Oh yeah, look, there we go. Whatever direction that thing is in the pipe. Oh, I love that. That's pretty
Both
slick.
these reels are going to have 512 sound locating as well, so that you can do that pinpoint locating of the camera head underground.
Awesome. All right, price and release.
$39.99 and shipping December of 2024.
December of 2024. Awesome. Thank you, Nick.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks
it, buddy.
so much. Appreciate
Really
it, Rob.
appreciate it. All right, guys, steal my mic back. Thank you so much for taking the time to fill us in.
You're welcome.
All right, guys, let's see what else we want to see. Yes, it also works with your phone and your iPad. Yes, he said with their app. Gen 2 stubby we've covered 3 times. So you can find it earlier in the stream. Short version is, though, they've got 3 versions. They're like way more power, 550 foot-pounds. I really love this, the way that they change their mode, you switch their modes. Instead of needing like a button on top, literally when you're changing your direction, there's always that middle spot. When you put it in the middle spot, pull the trigger, it cycles through the different modes. How sick is that? So you can do everything one-handed. Love that. Yeah, 550 foot-pounds of, I believe, of nut-busting torque. But absolutely love it. They look good. All right. Let's see. Look at Packout wall products. Yeah, I'll show that to you again. So we've got really the only wall stuff. They have the new mounting system for inside the trucks. Yeah, isn't that amazing? I've never seen anyone make the neutral, a switch, but I thought that was really, really smart. About the new Packout tray short crate box. It's in one of the banner images by the Packout area, but I didn't see a box there yet. I don't know what you're talking about. I will look. You're not talking about this, are you? Short crate box? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, we have not covered SES yet. You're absolutely right, Willard. 100% will do that. Yeah, so again, Fish and Doggy, I have no control over the image quality or like we're seeing it here in high resolution, of course, but we are at the mercy of the Wi-Fi. So they work really hard here to get strong enough Wi-Fi for everybody to be streaming, because there's a lot of people streaming. But you know, sometimes you're gonna have problems, but we're doing the best we can. We did upgrade our audio this year. So, did I get that mic back? I did. We upgraded our audio this year, so it should be easier to hear people when I'm talking to them. It was the banner above the drawer rolling box. Oh, okay, let me go take a look. Thank you for that detail. M13 circle, please. That's gonna be a weird one. Oh, M12, there you go, you corrected yourself. Hey guys, Tool Pros. It's the Tool Pros. What has been your favorite thing so far?
Okay.
Can I ask you that really quick?
I'm going to take a question first.
Okay, no, hang on. Let's back up for a second.
Oh, mic'd up. Let's go.
So,
oh my God.
I know I'm going to break our microphones. Here we go. So,
we're a bunch of doofus.
I know a lot of you guys already know who Brent is, but Brent has the Tool Pros podcast. Sarah and I were on the podcast a couple years ago. That was a great deal of fun.
No, it's fantastic.
So tell us, like, you've had the first couple hours.
Yes.
Right? What have you been most excited about? And coming from, you know, HVAC, plumbing, that kind of stuff. So
I'm a plumbing and heating and air conditioning guy, so I like the new sewer snakes they got. They got the M12 sewer camera.
We just checked those out like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I
and
love it. I think that's going to be a really big game changer. We can do small stuff, you know, kitchen sink drains, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be awesome.
Very cool.
Now, what about you? What's been your favorite thing, Rob?
Oh my God. Okay. That's a weird question. All right, so we're gonna have a conversation here. So I'm gonna whip this around. Sorry about that, guys. So my favorite. Okay, yeah.
Look at that. We got a camera lady.
Yeah, we do. All right, guys. So my favorite thing so far. I'm so panicked and focused on getting to everything they ask me, and running around. Like I'm not letting a lot of it sink in. I think.
Sure.
I genuinely think that the changes to the next gen fuel stuff, which is the combination of the new upgraded power state batteries, their Red Link Plus, and the new Forge batteries.
Yep.
I think that's a really big deal.
Oh, I think so too.
I think that they're going to find that having that, when you add more power to a platform like that, that additional tools become possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think I've been excited about that. And then what was it? I like the little M12 3-inch random orbit sander.
Oh yeah, that's very nice.
Little detail sander like that. I literally just was repairing a railing recently and had to put some wood filler in it and then sand it all off, and it was just awkward. That would have been awesome.
No, that'd have been great for you right then. It would have been easy to get to. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, so I think those are my favorites so far.
Yeah, like, you know, you go back to that power thing in the battery. It's like just when you think Milwaukee squeezed that turnip on that M18 just enough, they seem to get a little bit more out of it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. The chainsaw is pretty awesome too.
It is. It's nice.
It seems to be very, very powerful.
It's very heavy though.
Right? It comes with two.
I picked it up. It's heavy.
It's like two 8-amp-hour batteries on there.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you gotta.
Big job, big tools, right?
Exactly.
All right, Brent, it's good to see you,
Hey,
buddy.
thank you, Rob.
We'll hang
Appreciate
out
it.
later.
Good luck
Thank
with
you. Thank you so much to Brent's wife, lovely wife, for holding the camera for us.
Good luck with your lab stream, my friend.
Oh, thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. All right, we have got to get my steady cam back. This is killing me holding this with my hand. Okay, you guys had a question about the rolling box and whether the rolling box, the new one, is the same dimensions as the old rolling box, or is it taller? Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. There we go.
So this is our low profile handle, so it hits at that same height. So height-wise, it'll be a little bit taller than the rolling.
So it is taller.
Slightly taller, and then because it is a drawer design, we had to set the wheels out a little bit more.
Okay.
So it's just slightly
A little bit wider.
But it does give you more internal volume overall.
All right.
And we've had no issues with it being too big or running into any doorways or anything.
I appreciate that. That's good. All right, guys. Hopefully you can hear that well enough. So yeah, just a little bit different. Oh yeah. So somebody was asking me about short crate. Right there.
That is actually the tilt pin that's on the other side. So it's the organizer laying in a stack. You can see over there.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, first of all, really quick, release date on that guy?
It's gonna be early next year.
Okay. All right, you guys are all talking way too fast. There's too many of you. So to answer the question about that, like it looked like a half crate. It's actually this guy here. So yeah, this is the tilt bin organizer. So what you're seeing in that picture was this here, is it mounted this way. And it really does. It looks a lot like a half crate, but it's not. It's a tilt bin organizer. You bring it back to your shop or in your truck, you hang it up on the side, and of course, it looks like we've got a lock on here. I'm like teaching myself, so bear with me. Oh, there you go. and then these tilt out so you can grab whatever you need. That's pretty slick. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Yeah, I need this too. I just started organizing all of my fasteners. We've been building so many things for tool lists and different rigs, and it's just been a mess. So yeah, I just started organizing mine in an organizational bin like this, but nothing like that. That's really clever. Any new accessories for the Packout wall? New Packout wall accessories. Hey, how's it going, man?
Doing well.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Any new additions to Packout wall?
So the biggest thing, we upgraded all of our plates, so we've got now rail running all.
We did cover that a couple weeks ago. These are updated plates, new plates.
Other than that, the
wall
tilt,
plates.
Yeah, tilt bin's going to be the big one, and then we've got several of the new power tool solutions and new accessory solutions scattered throughout this.
Okay.
So keep an eye out for that. One of the cool ones, I don't know if you guys have seen the new transit charger we've got over here. But this is one I highly recommend you talk to the guys outside about all the cool features that this has.
This is the guy that can actually be daisy chained up to like 10 of them, so you can
Correct.
charge 60 batteries
you
overnight.
Put it in night mode, so you can put it on one breaker and it's not going to trip the breaker, even charging 60 plus batteries.
I thought, but you don't need there's a device with a whole bunch of plugs on it for plugging these into that will automatically send power to the right ones without tripping
so
a breaker.
You can do that with any of the other ones. This one
I
has
see. That has it integrated.
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay, so guys, what they're saying is when you got this night mode, it's going to intelligently take the power that it has and charge as many batteries as it can without breaking, hitting your breaker and using too much pull on your outlet. So yeah, but they can actually get up to 10 of these, daisy chain them, and it will sequentially charge all 60 batteries overnight, which is pretty cool. Structured backpack. There's an updated structured backpack.
Nick, why don't you walk through that?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, Nick. Can I mic you up for this because I feel like there's gonna be some substance to this.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to hear all about it. Let me get you mic'd up again. There you go. All right, Nick, what you got?
Yeah, so we got a ton of feedback over the last year since starting our structured line.
There it is. Yeah.
So one of the biggest asks was come out with the structured backpack. So that's what we got right here. Plenty of organization for your hand tools. It's going to be 42 total pockets on here.
42 pockets?
Yes, sir. And then right here, it's a little protective case inside. So a lot of other companies, they'll slap it on the outside. It's kind of bulky in the way.
Yeah.
This
Get
space
caught on
up here
something.
ends up being wasted in a lot of bags. So we
All
moved
right.
it to the inside.
I like that.
Great place to keep your PPE, keep your meters.
There you go.
Maybe toss your phone in there if you don't want it in your pocket. Other great, one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
We put these side pockets on that fit meters like a glove.
Oh,
fit
that's
perfectly
cool. Your
in there.
multimeter goes right in there.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
So that's a great fit there. It can fit some smaller bit cases there, your hand tools. And then
how much is this backpack?
It's gonna be $320.
There you go, $320, guys. Keep going. Sorry about that.
And then we know a lot of service guys out there, you need to have your iPad with you for your billing, you need to have your laptop
for
with your
sure.
plans, paperwork.
Yep.
So the back here, we made it more of a tech storage spot. So you're
For a
able to fit
laptop, an iPad,
Yes,
anything
sir.
you need. Love it.
And then even if you don't carry one, you can still use it for some of your longer tools. Throw your hammer in there, throw some extra
Oh,
bits
that's not a
in
bad
there.
idea.
Ways to make it work.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, this will be coming out here about a month from now.
There you go. So it's about a month away, guys. Looks good. All right, somebody asked, hang on a second. Let's see, can they make that M12 and M18? Let's see. Any new Packout drinkware?
Yes, sir. Right over here. So first thing we'll show you here is our new insulated bottles and mug with sip lids.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a 12-ounce bottle, 18-ounce bottle, 18-ounce mug.
Okay.
So the big thing with the mug here is you want to be able to fit gloved hands in, or if you got bigger hands, you want it to be
Right.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So spent a lot of time working with our users on the handle here.
That's cool.
Other big part was going to be the lid. Obviously, kind of the ante to the game needs to be leak proof. You can't be leaking your coffee all over, so that's first thing. Second part, want to tell if it's open or closed, obviously. So we put a red gasket in there, nice high contrast. See the gasket, know it's closed. You don't see the gasket, you know it's open.
Oh, that's cool.
And then cleaning is a huge pain point for users with
It
these
is,
kind
yeah.
of lids. So we actually just molded in this gasket. Never need to worry about it coming out. You can throw the whole thing in the dishwasher and
Oh,
you're
that's
good.
slick.
Top of the lid here, this gasket easily pulls right out to clean. Can put it in either way. Just gonna slide right back on there.
Yep.
You're good to go.
That's awesome. That's not gonna leak.
Not gonna leak.
All right, that's important on that, Jacob.
And these will be shipping September here, so a couple months. And all these lids are going to be interchangeable with your insulated chug lid bottles. So if you want 36 ounces of coffee, just throw this lid on there and you're good.
All right, what size laptop can I fit in that backpack? 13, 15, 17?
It should fit up to 17.
All right, up to a 17, guys. All right, very cool. Awesome. Thanks, Nick.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, bud.
Yeah,
Good to
nice
see
to
you.
see you.
Appreciate it.
Here you go.
I'm sure we'll find you again.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. All right. Whew. I think it might be time to go outside. Bluetooth speaker, yeah, let's go check that out. Yeah, actually I hear, this is driving me nuts. There we go. Yeah, they're demoing the Bluetooth speaker over here, so this is a good time to go check it out, I think. So they've got some new fans here too, it looks like. Here they are. Whoa, look at those. So this is the new big M18 speaker. These are little M12s. You can connect up to 200 of them, which is nuts. What's up, man? You want to come talk with me about these? No. Have you talked to anybody about these yet?
I haven't learned anything. This is the first I'm
Eric,
seeing.
come on. All right, so Eric from Mechanical Hubs here. He's going to tell us all about it. So what do you think of this, of the M18 radio, first of all? Bluetooth radio.
I'm a fan of the M18 for the radios because they just get a lot more
runtime?
Sound and runtime.
Yeah, right? Instead of trying to do the M12. So the M12s, though, those little small ones, they hang anywhere. But again, we saw recently on Ryobis, which also happens to be made by the same company that makes these guys, the Ryobis can do up to 100 on link up to 100. So tell me, have you ever been on a job site where you need to take 200 speakers and synchronize them?
Not more than 40. I've never done more than 40.
See, there you go. That's the kind of insight I'm looking for from the actual job site.
Yeah.
You probably go and work on big plumbing HVAC projects, and the first thing you do is like set up 40 speakers to make sure that everyone in that office building or in that family's house has to listen to the same music you do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's very important. That's
he earned it.
One.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about this.
Why is that?
It's M12, it's compact, and it's Packout compatible. That is pretty cool.
Yeah, snapping that onto your Packout sack. I like that too. And it looks like a decent sized speaker too. Make it play something.
I like it. I'm not a radio guy. I always just stream from my phone to my speakers.
Same.
So like this is pretty cool.
But that actually has radio?
No, no.
Oh no, so it doesn't.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
need a radio. I just want to stream.
I'm the same way. I don't want a radio either. I'm not gonna listen to anything on the radio, man.
Yeah. So right on, brother.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Eric. Appreciate it, dude. All right, guys. So there's those guys. I'm gonna see if I can't get somebody to tell me how much those things cost because we don't have that information just yet. Oop, they're turning it on. Hang on. I'm gonna show this to you. Totally business class. Woo! Oh my God. Sheesh. I wish I could convey to you guys. You can see the sign bouncing up there.
Yep.
Woo!
You can also do M18 M18 or M18 M12. So it's a whole ecosystem with both.
All of these we're all playing, dude.
Yep.
Is this copyrighted music?
No.
Thank you.
So much DJ on my shop.
I've got a viewer right now listening to this on his M18 radio charger right now. That makes sense. All right, guys. Oh, hey. I'm gonna try to get pricing for you.
And then M12 is gonna be $129.
I just missed that. $129 for the M12.
$129 for the M12 and $159 for the M18.
$159 for the M18. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. All right. So there you go, guys. We covered those. Trying to think what else. Oh my gosh. All right. I need to go outside and do OPE. It's just gonna be hard to do without our gimbal. But we will persevere. So I'm sorry you're all way up in my face now. But it's hard for me to hold this phone any further away. All right, so clearly lunch is over. Oh, SDS, you got it. SDS Max drills. We got to find, here we go. Thank you for the reminder. I'm doing my best, guys. All right, SDS Max drills.
We actually are not showcasing new SDS Max here
Plus?
today. Plus,
Yeah, you got pluses, right? You got the dust control one, right?
Yep.
But we saw that at Nika.
Yes, that's this one.
Is there anything brand new today?
These two are brand new.
We got 2 new drills, guys. All right, who's gonna help me? What's your name? Danielle?
Danielle, yep.
All right, Danielle, if you could just clip that onto the little lanyard there.
Okay.
I realized I just gave her my microphone, so I'm gonna switch that over so you guys can still hear me ramble too. All right, let me switch around. Danielle, thank you so much for helping us. We greatly appreciate it. So you just pointed out we've got 2 new drills to talk about today. Tell us all about them.
Yeah, of course. So we've got 2 of our next generation SDS Plus rotary hammers. We've got our M12 and M18 Fuel 5/8 inch SDS Plus rotary hammers.
Awesome.
So since Gen 1, doubled their performance, reduced the size and weight of both of them, and fully loaded them with a new set of features. So taking a quick walk around to talk about the features. M12 added shadowless lighting around the chuck. So instead of that
the one light underneath,
yep, always got covered. We've got anti-vibration system throughout the handle.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yep. We've
Excellent.
got our 3-mode shipping on both M12 and M18, which is a new feature since our Gen 1. So for that light removal on the job site.
Yeah.
And
like
then
tiles and stuff?
Yep.
Excellent.
Crowd favorite, the hanging hook. So we've got those on the M12. Same features are found on the M18. Plus we've got a dedicated dust extractor, Table 1 compliant with the HEPA filter, auto stop for enhanced control on the job site.
Oh, that's cool.
So.
Excellent.
Yep. This is going to have that slim pack, so keeping that compact, versatile solution, coming in, giving that user just under 90 1/4-inch holes per charge. Fastest 3/8 inch drilling in its class.
Wait, that's with a 3.0, a CB3.0 battery?
Yep.
Wow.
Slim pack, yep. M12 is going to be the fastest drilling in the 12-volt class, giving the user up to 60 1/4-inch holes per charge. And then this is usable for that lightweight one-hand design.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Of
well, thank you.
course.
Pricing and availability.
Available late Q4 of 2024.
Okay.
For both of these guys.
Yep.
Both are going to come in a bare tool and a kitted version.
Okay.
M18, the kitted version is going to be bare tool, dust extractor, side handle, battery, and charger.
Okay. How much?
We're going to come in right around $550. Just under, yep.
Okay.
Kitted version for our M12, bare tool, battery, and charger. That's going to come in right around $250.
Awesome.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, make sure, can we say that one more time
Of
in
course.
case you couldn't hear that? Sorry, we had a drill demo right next to us.
I know, at a Power Tool Expo, right? Tool Expo.
Go figure.
M12 kit, you got the tool itself, battery, charger. That's going to come in right around $250.
Okay.
Retail. M18 is going to be its tool, side handle,
Back, battery,
dust
everything.
extractor, everything, all in. You're going to come in at just around $550 or below for that.
Wonderful. Danielle, thank you so much.
Thank
really,
you
really
so
appreciate
much.
it. It's nice
Of
to
course.
meet you.
You
Need
as
to get
well.
my mic back.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you. Have a great show. All right, guys. So sorry it took me so long to get to the 2 new SDS Plus, but yeah, they don't have any new SDS Max right now. I can't put it off any longer, guys. I've got to go outside. We got to cover the OPE, or we're not going to do it. The M12 circ saw. What M12 circ saw? One of the small circ saws was M12. Hang on, let me find out. Hang on, I'm looking for somebody I can ask. I need the fresh air, right? I don't see an M12. Oh, we haven't covered the grinder yet, though. We do need to do the grinder. Well, MX is outside, I believe. So we'll probably cover MX when we get outside. So we do have the overhead SDS Plus drill is here. We've covered it pretty extensively already. On our Nika show, which was like way back in like November of last year or earlier. That's where we saw it for the first time, and you can see that we went into more detail on that episode. If I have some more time when we're done, I'll go and cover it again. But I'm going to skip that for a little bit. Are you serious? So there's the new grinder has a non-removable guard? That seems kind of nuts, dude. Okay, excuse me. Do you know if there is a M12 circular saw? Thank you. All right, so there you go. I just had to ask. Yeah,
you're not wrong, Bjorn. That's why I didn't really cover the smaller circular saws, because they've already been out. They came out back in World of Concrete, and they've been covered already. But I'll cover this real quick. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good.
All right. I'm going to get you mic'd up if that's okay. Zach?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Zach, if you could just pinch that onto your lanyard, that'd be great.
Absolutely.
Let me turn this around so everybody can see it. And I'm going to wipe off our lenses one more time. There we go. Awesome. All right, Zach, tell us about the M12 circ saw. So what size this again? It's a 5 3/8.
5 3/8. It will fit 5.5-inch blades. But biggest things on this one is really you're going to have more power than the Gen 1. You're going to be able to get, it's obviously a lot more compact, so every critical dimension, length, weight, and height, almost a pound lighter than the Gen 1.
Oh, wow.
So packs a really big wallop. And then you're going to get 190 cuts in 2x4 material with this kitted XC high output 5.0.
Can you set that next to this thing?
Yeah.
I don't know that you guys are going to be able to tell just how small this is.
It's tiny.
Jaeger, that was super kind, man. Chain speed on the new chainsaw. I will go find it right after this. All right, but if you guys can see just how tiny that saw is, like, I feel like that's still not doing it justice.
No,
this
it
thing
is.
Like, that's my hand on it. It's just really, really tiny. All right, keep going.
It's tiny. Yeah, you want to see a demo?
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
rip it.
So that piece of half-inch OSB?
Yep, half-inch OSB.
Half-inch OSB. Here we go.
Like nothing.
Piece of cake. Dude, what a cool little saw.
Yeah, it is
What
awesome.
is the cutting depth on this?
So at 90 degrees, as you see here, it's 1 3/4, but you can adjust it. So like I just had it set to this, 1/2-inch OSB, but you can bring it down like that. It also has a bevel.
Will do.
So you can go to 0 to 50. And if you're at 45 degrees, you're going to get 1 1/4 cut depth, so it does affect that.
Okay.
And then one thing, or there are actually a couple things on this one that didn't have, the Gen 1 didn't have. So this has a dust blower.
Well, we were going to ask, that's one of the questions about dust collection.
Yep, it's got a
look at
dust.
that.
Yep,
There you go, guys.
and it is compatible with some of our vacuum systems. Hoses specifically 1.5 to 1 7/8, or sorry, 1 1/4 to 1 7/8.
Dig it, man. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Oh, price and availability.
$159 for the bare tool, $259 for the kit.
And that comes with one of the larger 5.0s?
Yep, it comes with the XC 5.0.
Love it.
Yeah,
All right. Thanks,
absolutely.
Zach. Really appreciate
Thanks,
it,
man.
buddy. I'm gonna
Thanks,
take my
guys.
mic back.
Absolutely.
And we are going to head outside. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to head, thanks, buddy. You too. Have a good show. We are going to, as I promised, on the way outside, we're going to stop off with the chainsaw and find out chain speed. And you guys want price and availability? All right, let me get those questions again. We got a couple of questions. Pricing and availability. I know, switch this around so you can see who I'm talking to. $8.99. Forge. So it's $8.99 with the saw and 2 Forge. That's the good news stuff, right? Forge 8.0 batteries. All right, and then the other question was chain speed on the new chainsaw. Please in meters per second as well. That's fair. Who do I talk to? Jake? Thank you. I'll check it out. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so as it turns out, guys, those guys were really focused on the technology of the battery. This guy out here is Jake. Jake's going to show us actually all the details and any questions about the chain speed on the new saw. So we'll ask him here in a minute. Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. It feels super, super nice out here. I'm not mad at all. I thought it was going to be very, very hot, but it is absolutely beautiful day here in Milwaukee. Alright, I'm going to have to wait for people so I'm going to have to get back there. I will. Sound is oh no, I wonder if my Wi-Fi out here is too bad. Well, we're doing our best, guys. Sorry. What I'm going to do is let's take a look at this. Last little chainsaw. There you go. All right, guys, can you hear me now? Don't call my cell phone. All right, you can't hear me now? Yeah, I accidentally put my mic down by the other one. We know that's bad. Good. Can I ask you a quick question, Jake? So sorry. Absolutely. Are you guys waiting to... Okay, so sorry. I can do this really quick. Yeah. We got some folks here that have some questions about your new chainsaw. We're very, very excited about it. We saw it inside. Chain speed on the new chainsaw, please, in meters per second as well.
Yeah, 14.3 meters per second, no load.
Okay.
And the beauty of it is it's going to maintain that chain speed throughout the cut because of the torque that we're
That ridiculous motor you have, which we've talked about that. This is the most powerful motor you guys have ever put in an M18 tool, right?
Handheld, yeah.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's great. That's what we're looking for.
Okay.
I think that we answered the other questions, price and availability. So thank you, Jake. Appreciate that. All right, guys, there you go. There's your answer. Hopefully you guys could hear that. Yeah, so sorry about the mic. You're gonna fight me over the Packout? There's plenty of Packout. All right, here we go. Into the sunshine. The sun. Okay, guys, there's a lot of new stuff out here. If somebody could tell me what Sarah covered when she had you for 10 minutes. I don't know what we covered, but they're doing hedge trimming. Hang on a second. Clearly, he's really struggling with the competitor. And now this is a new Forge-powered Jeep. Thank you for giving me the quick lock stuck. Understood.
Absolutely.
All right, there is a new trimmer. So these are all the Hedge trimmers. You cover the string trimmers. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay, well let's cover the Hedge trimmers. Let me see if I can't talk to somebody about Hedge trimmers, because they've got a bunch of them. Either of you guys available to talk about Hedge trimmers?
I would love to.
Yeah. All right, this is Michael.
Yes, sir.
Michael, we're live. Just a heads up. And we understand there's like 4 new Hedge trimmers.
5 new Hedge trimmers.
5
new Hedge trimmers for you.
Oh my God. All right,
Yeah.
can you just do them one at a time?
I would do them one at a time.
That sounds
absolutely.
good. Tell us all about them.
First, we have our next generation, our M18 Fuel 24-inch Hedge trimmer, and an incremental M18 Fuel 30-inch Hedge trimmer as well.
Oh.
So for our next generation, when we talk to users, they wanted more power, more aggressive blade set, and more features. So we have the power to cut 1 1/4-inch branches, a whole 1/2 inch past our previous generation. Double-sided, dual-sharpened blades, something massive that users wanted as well.
Yeah.
Also as well, faster cutting than both gas and battery competitors today, up to 50% faster clearing speed in aggressive application. Wow. And more features as well, a rotating handle on the tool.
That's a requirement, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Less strain on the user. And also as well, we'll be bringing in, each tool we have a clipping sweep attachment kitted with it. Can slide down the bar of the tool, lock in, so any kind of thin clipping stuff you can get out of the way so they don't drop down and die.
Very cool.
So this is going to be 2 times more powerful than our previous generation, again with that much more aggressive blade set.
Awesome.
So our first 2, the 24-inch and the 30-inch.
Excellent.
We're actually going to start at the end and walk back.
That's fine.
So next we have the M18 Fuel short pole hedge trimmer, really designed with ergonomics in mind. Lightweight, quick shaping, but still has the power to cut 1-inch branches. Very easy for quick shaping and trimming to really articulate and get shrub to shrub through your property. And it's going to be very maneuverable for those clean cuts. Dual-sided blades, and really lets you whip it around, move it, and manipulate the tool very easily in that mid-range system. 71 total inches of tool length.
Nice.
And lastly, our last 2. We have the M18 Fuel pole articulating hedge trimmer and the M18 Fuel extended pole articulating hedge trimmer. 85 inches in total tool length, 105 inches in total tool length. This is going to have the power to cut 1-inch branches for aggressive trimming and removal type jobs. Also, faster cutting than the competition, both gas and battery, surpassing even what 25cc gas pole hedge trimmers can do.
That's pretty cool.
Lastly, more versatility for those clean cuts. 24-inch blade, again with the power to cut 1-inch branches, 270 degrees of articulation,
Ooh, that's
13
slick.
articulation points as well. If you're doing the top of a shrub, the side of the shrub,
Yeah.
or even down to doing grass or ground cover clearing as well.
Very cool.
All as well, these will have a rotating handle on top of it on the pole. So as you're doing the side of a shrub, you can rotate the handle again to be in line, so less strain on your wrists while you're doing a long run of shrubs.
Very,
So
very
those
cool.
are all 5 hedge trimmers coming in this next spring season.
Excellent. You got prices?
Yes, so let's run through all of them right now.
Please, that'd be great.
We'll start back at the beginning.
Yep.
So these will be launching in November of 2024.
Okay.
24-inch bare tool will be $279. The 24-inch kit will be $479.
Gotcha.
30-inch bare tool $329. 30-inch kit $529.
Perfect.
Going back down to the short pole,
yep.
bare tool will be $399. Okay. Kit will be $599.
Got it.
Launching in November of this year.
Oh, that's cool.
Lastly, the articulating poles will be March of 2025 for our launch date. The shorter version, the pole articulating, bare tool $499, kit $679. The longer pole, $529 bare tool, kit $699.
$699. Excellent. Awesome.
Great.
Thanks so much, man.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
You got it.
But sorry, my gimbal took a dump, so I'm holding this with my hand.
There you go. Thank you very much.
So I'm down a hand, but I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for appreciate it, man. All right, guys, so there you go. That's all the 5 different hedge trimmers that they just added. Let's see what else they've got down here. So you said Sarah came to the end and did the string trimmer. Did she not cover? Is this the new head unit?
Yeah, she covered both of these.
She did.
Yep.
All right. There were 2 new attachments?
We have 5 attachments that launched in January.
Yep.
But it's the power head that's new right now.
Gotcha. Okay, so there were 2 attachments mentioned in the media kit. I'm trying to remember what they were. Don't worry about it. Either way, you know what you're talking about. So if the only thing new is the power head and she covered it, excellent. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right. So Sarah covered all that. We got hedge trimmers. Let's see what else we got. Oh, dude, seriously, the hill looks amazing, right? So let's see if we can't, let's see, we covered the dual battery chainsaw. Let's see, we got, do you guys remember that we were talking about these guys here, which are the 6 battery chargers that can be daisy chained up to 10 of them. So you can charge 60 batteries off a single circuit overnight kind of thing. And these guys have it built into them to automatically not blow your circuit and manage all of that. If you're using regular chargers that you happen to already get, then they have this new guy. Man, I want to say it's like $600, but they have a 15 amp version and a 20 amp version. And these guys plugging regular chargers into it, it can automatically manage sending power to one charger, then when it's done, sending power to the next, that kind of thing throughout the night. So if you don't want to pay to run new circuits in your shop or your garage or whatever, this might be a cheaper way of just making sure that all your batteries are charged overnight after a long day of work. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, somebody asked me a question.
Yeah.
No, sorry. No, it's okay. I'm literally talking to myself. I'm trying to remember this. Somebody just asked me a question. I got to go see what it was. Could you check vibrations from the new quick lock power head? I'll be right back.
All right.
All right, yes, Jaeger, I'll absolutely do that. So could I check vibrations for the new quick lock power head? Reviews including Project Farm complained about the vibrations from the old power head. 100%, buddy, I'm on my way. Brother, you do not need to tip me every time you want me to go do something for you, brother. I'm here for you. So, but thank you. You're very, very kind. I appreciate it. Anybody that does tip us today, I'm just going to take Sarah out to dinner. Quick question. Vibration. There have been complaints in the past about vibration on the old power head. Have you guys improved vibration at all on the new power head?
Yeah, so everything on this tool has been redesigned from the ground up. You can see that on the inside here. We might have showed this earlier.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm answering. Somebody has a question about it right now. So.
Yep. So
okay. So what's
one
new?
example for vibration is the motor mount, where the motor connects to the drive shaft.
Yeah.
This is the new power head, and you can see all the different connection points, and then how the blue, it's highlighted blue here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
How it connects up to the middle of the motor.
Yes.
Whereas on this one, it's just one clamp down on the drive shaft.
Got it.
So there's a lot more connection holding everything together. Really firm.
And that cuts down on vibration.
Yep.
There you go, guys. That's all I needed. Thanks, brother. All right, so yes, to answer your question, they did address the vibration on the power head with a new version by re-engineering parts specifically on the inside to create more connection points to the motor, which makes it all more solid and have less vibration for what it sounds like. So yes, they addressed it. If they addressed it enough to make Todd from Project Farm feel better about it, I don't know. We'll have to wait until Todd tests that. Okay, let's go to the other end of OPE and find out what else we have left. Woo, Whew, we are on minute 188, boys and girls. I think Sandy left us. I don't know if we have any other our female fans or not, but I know a bunch of you guys are still with us, and I appreciate it. So you were asking about the MX stuff. Now, all the new MX stuff we've actually seen at World of Concrete. I don't think that they added anything new to it. It's here, but you know, we saw the rammer and got to use that. The upgraded saw. They had the compactor, which actually was 2 years old now. You know, they have a new dust extractor that looks like a dang tank, and I can't remember where it is. I think that's the one that we actually saw at World of Concrete. I'm trying to be a little quiet because there's other people filming around here, and I don't want to interrupt anybody else. We've got the MX SKIL behind me. Let's see. Yeah, honestly, none of that stuff is the MX stuff is new. I don't think. So we're gonna take the opportunity to step inside real quick. Hopefully we're back. Milwaukee has a reputation for whenever we ask them about a new tool coming to while we're at Pipeline, they all say yes. They're all like, oh, for sure, if you want it, we're gonna make it. And then stuff doesn't ever show up. So I can't really ask them about new tools and expect an honest answer. We don't know. But no, it hasn't been announced. All right, give me a quick second here. I gotta catch up. OPT gave us another donation. I'm gonna try to find out why, because somebody was laughing at it. Here we go. This is our 20th super on a live stream. That's pretty exciting. Thanks, guys. So Ohio Power Tool just gave us another $20 towards our steak and apple juice fund. Thanks, guys. Sarah and I will absolutely enjoy that. So appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the supers and the tips. They're really wonderful. And again, Sarah and I will use those to celebrate. This is a long day. New grinder, thank you. That's a good one. We have not covered the new grinder yet. We're gonna go do that right now. Everybody is back from lunch, so it is loud. I saw the grinder earlier. Hang on, guys, I'll find it. They're testing some reset blades. The new M18 grinder.
I think it's over there.
Thank you. All right, so I got some instructions on where it is. Ask them why they hate tradesmen. What? Garden handle non-removable. All right, Zach. New MX cutoff saw. When you get in the UK, that I will have no answers for you. UK Milwaukee and US Milwaukee are very different. We like a good example is UK Milwaukee, or European Milwaukee, I should say. They launched all new line of boots. We're like, sweet, we're gonna get some Milwaukee boots. Nope, they'll never come here. So very, very different stuff, but not nearly as connected as you would think. All right, so we're going to, the guy covering the grinder is currently talking. Let me give you guys a good look at this guy, okay? Hand tools, so Bjorn, I do know that there are some new made in the USA striker screwdrivers, so you know, with an impact point on the back, so you can use them to slam into things and chisel up things. I'll go try to find that. Yeah, they do get blackout Packout, which, by the way, fun fact. So Milwaukee wants them to be red. They're black because, from what I understand, and I'm like 90% sure, it's because of Hilti in Europe. That Hilti has more control over that stuff or something like that. And they were worried about it, or they didn't like them having red boxes because Hilti, yeah, Hilti. So yeah, that's what I think that is. Let me show you this grinder real quick. Oh, dang, this thing's a beast. So this, I believe, is like 4.5 to 6 inch. So it's not small. Let me see. You guys are saying a non-removable blade guard. That sounds like malarkey to me. There's no way it's non-removable. Hey, how's it going? Does the blade guard come off? Sorry to interrupt. Just real quick. The blade guard comes off?
It does come off of this one, yes.
This one. Is this the new M18?
These are the new M18 Fuel 6-inch grinders.
6 inch.
Yep.
Okay, there's an. Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is the one that Tyson talked about earlier today. It's
yes!
not the dual trigger one that we showed last year.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry. You can finish talking to them, but I'll grab you afterwards. Yeah, guy, you can't take it off. So Go Tools, he's saying you can take it off. I'll ask him if it works. I can't imagine him, telling me it'll come off when it doesn't work. Ooh, the new M18 bandsaw. Yeah. Let me go find that. Impact rated sockets. I don't know about any new sockets announced. Automotive stuff besides the stubby and the Packout load toolbox. JWC Tech, I'm not sure we have anything else. I'll have to go look. OPT, yeah, let me see if I can find, while I wait to cover the new grinder, we'll look for the bandsaw. Because that bandsaw, at least in the photos, I've not seen it in person yet. In the photos, it looks sick. It looked huge. I don't see it. Bandsaw? New bandsaw?
Should be right in front of the other side of the door.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, so it's going to be right over here. Bandsaw?
Bandsaw, right that way.
It is. Keep going. I see it. Yeah, we got a bandsaw. Oh, that's true. The ring roll looks like we're back. Sorry about that, guys. Again, nothing I can really do about it. Let's see here. So the bandsaw. Hi, looking for someone to talk to me about the bandsaw? Is that you? Awesome. Okay, hang on. Let me get you mic'd up. I have a mic here somewhere for you. Boop. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that, boys. Awesome. This 5-inch?
Yes, up to 5-inch.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right, you pin that on your anywhere? Your shirt, your lanyard, whatever you want.
Okay,
All right, and
perfect.
you're Kate?
Yes, Kate.
Awesome, Kate. So tell us all about the new bandsaw.
Yeah.
M18, right?
So this is our M18 Fuel 2nd generation bandsaw.
Okay.
So what makes this different is it's 3 pounds lighter than the previous generation,
Sheesh.
making it the lightest deep cut on the market.
How'd you do that?
So what we did was we updated the motor and moved it from the body of the deep cut into this front side of the tool here.
Okay.
And then we also looked into different materials we could use to make it lightweight. But we also tested it, and it's more durable than the previous generation. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, so way lighter.
Way lighter.
Awesome.
It's faster. It has the same great runtime.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you demo it for us?
Sure, absolutely.
Cool.
I'm just gonna tighten up this pipe for us real quick.
No problem.
Let me get the deep cut. There we go. Sorry, it's been getting stuck all day. Hold on.
Is there any way to mount that thing to a table to get straighter cuts?
Yeah, so you can do this a different way outside the vise because this is just getting, sorry about this.
Jeez, those recip demos are killing
I
me.
know.
They're so loud.
Sorry, I might have to.
You're fine.
We might have to pause here. It's been getting a little stuck. There we go. All right. Perfect. Okay.
All right, we got some questions about visibility. If the battery gets in the way of seeing your cut.
Oh, not at all. So we'll demonstrate that for you now.
Okay. I need to get some safeties.
There we go. So as you can see, when you're making
I'm gonna get over
cut,
your shoulder real quick from your perspective.
Yeah.
Down there. There we go. So yeah, the view is perfectly fine. That's great.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. There you have it.
Look at that. Awesome. All right, price and availability.
So this is available fall of this year, and you can
fall?
find it retailing for about $379.
Sounds good. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate it. Just need to
Thank
get my
you.
mic back from you.
Absolutely.
Backpack sprayer. Know where I might find the backpack sprayer. That's got to be outside, right?
Yeah.
We're going to go find that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, I'll step outside and see if I can't find the backpack sprayer for you. Got to be there somewhere. Okay. Whew, here we go again. Oh my God. The sun is amazing. There's the backpack sprayer. Anyone backpack sprayer?
Backpack, the new one?
That over there? Thank you. I see. There it is. It's right behind my back. That makes sense. We're going to see if these guys can help. So they're talking to somebody right at the moment. We'll see if we can't take a... I'm going to turn this camera around and let you guys take a peek at it real quick. There we go. There it is. They got fertilizer in there now. We got several of them down here. We got different tanks, insecticide, herbicide, fungicide. Can you ask about more automotive stuff? Sure, JWC Tech, I will go and ask specifically if there's more automotive stuff, man. For sure. I appreciate your patience. We will we'll take a look and figure it out. Let's see if we can't get somebody to talk to us about this guy. Pressure control, no manual pumping, interchangeable tanks. M18 4-gallon backpack sprayer with switch tank. Will the old tanks fit the new ones? That's a good question. I will ask that. Oh, they got the different stickers down there. They've got a couple competitors are using as for their demo. That does not look like the old tanks. I'll bet you not. How many liters? That's a good question. Can we use the old ones? How many liters? What else, guys? I can take it back to the old, to the rolling toolbox here in a minute. We got some more time. I think the original plan is for us to do, oh God, 180 minutes. We already did it. We're at 202 minutes. What the heck am I doing? We're going on 4 hours. This is insanity. I do have to like end the stream here eventually because we got to run around and, you know, gasp in embarrassment. I've got to make some short content for our TikToks and our Instagrams and our Facebooks. Runtime price. Will it take the old tanks? I don't think so. How capacity? We'll take a look. Can somebody talk with me about this real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
Ben, let me mic you up real fast. All right, guys, Ben's here is going to answer all of our questions. So we got a bunch of questions, but I'm going to let you go through your spiel first, Ben.
Of course.
Walk us through it.
So this is going to be our all-new M18 backpack sprayer.
Gotcha.
So we really differentiate ourselves from the competition with our best-in-class pressure control. So we deliver instant pressure that really are intentionally optically going to be your broadcast spraying, and then you can get it all the way up to setting 5, which is going to be roughly 0.6 gallon per minute spray. Okay. That's going to be for distance sprayings. You can remove insects with that kind of spraying, spray it up in the rafters, get a bee's nest over there.
Yeah, I was going to say like a wasp nest or something. Sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's awesome.
So one thing that's going to be super unique and proprietary to the Milwaukee spray itself is what we like to call switch tank. That's our interchangeable tank design. So what you can actually do is you can remove these latches here and interchange all the components, your hose, your wand, your tank, and separate it and isolate it from the powered base that has your battery, electronics, and motor. So you're really isolating everything that touches your chemicals. You're isolating that from your powered base to completely.
You're not cross-contaminating.
Exactly, no cross-chemical contamination. So you can switch from your fertilizer to your herbicide without contaminating any of your chemicals there.
That's cool. What's capacity?
Capacity is going to be 4 gallons.
4 gallons?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it's 4 gallons, guys.
Yeah. So
will the old switch tanks fit on this?
no, it will not. So these are going to be a completely new ground-up design. so they're not going to be cross-compatible there.
Awesome. And I'm trying to think, price and availability?
So this is going to start shipping in November.
November, okay.
Yep. So as of right now, bare tool is $399, kitted $499, and then you can buy the separate tanks for $199.
$199 for the separate tanks. All right, guys, so that answered all. So it's not backwards compatible. It's 4 gallons or 15 liters. Anything else? I'm trying to think if we answered everything. Price and availability. I think that was it. There was something else somebody asked me. 1 second, I'm gonna go back to this really quick. Let's see. Oh, can you use this with concrete salt like the old version?
I wouldn't.
Water.
I wouldn't recommend.
No. All right. Let's see. All right. So there were complaints about the original version leaking.
Gotcha.
Are you concerned about these leaking at all?
No, that's actually a main focus for this backpack sprayer right here. Like I mentioned earlier, it's a ground-up design. That's been really one of the top top schedule, top priority improvements that we've made on this guy. Yep. So that's been our main focus, as well as delivering just longevity as well as durability.
Sounds good. Awesome. Well, thanks, Ben. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course,
I'm gonna
no
grab the
problem.
mic from you, and I'm gonna go check out a grinder.
Awesome. Enjoy.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. Stack Smarter says all sprayers. Oh, range? Hang on a second.
I can get you the range.
Yep, I realized my mic is on. So go ahead, range.
So the range is going to be roughly 25 feet vertical. It's going to be a little bit longer than that horizontally. I could actually go ahead and demo it.
Oh, please. Yeah, you guys want to see the range?
Beehive right there. If you'd
Oh,
like.
you got a beehive out there. Heck yes.
Yeah, so I can go ahead and.
Don't
put
worry,
this guy
guys. I'm
on.
gonna get your grinder. I promise. Yeah, sorry, I switched the wrong mics. That's why you weren't hearing me. My bad. I'm figuring out 2 mics at this thing. There's a lot to think about. I'm losing my mind. I've been doing this way too long.
So if I turn it up to setting 5 here, just gotta make sure it's on first.
This is setting 5?
Yep, that's gonna be your 0.61 gallons per minute.
Okay. Jeesh.
I can go get this
Beehive
beehive right over
going
here.
a long way, guys. That is going a long way.
Long range weapon.
Yeah. It is, dude.
Yeah, it's perfect
That's
for
great.
killing bees nests.
Yeah, that would be. That's awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate
Yeah,
that,
of
man.
course.
Just
No
get the mic
problem.
from me one more time.
Yep.
Thanks so much, brother.
No
Have a
problem.
great show.
You too.
All right, appreciate it. Okay, guys, grinder time. Let's get that grinder. There's no way I'm going to skip it. It's been eluding us. Every time we go over there, somebody is already demoing it. It's our turn, my gimbal, and get it back. Sarah was going to go try to charge it for us. Grinder. I already forgot where it is. Right there. Who's that?
How do you have any battery left?
Right? I have no idea. Sarah lost her battery. She's been recording for our show for tomorrow. She lost her battery. I don't know how I'm still going.
I've got a fan for you in the background.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we do have one, but my mic is using the slot, so I can't keep going. If this dies, we're done. Yeah, but the goal was to do, 180 minutes for 3 hours. Yeah, I can do
Where you
math.
at?
208.
You're there.
We're going to 4, baby. We're gonna do it. Hey, can you do a demo of the?
Sure can.
Yes. All right, let me mic you up. I'm gonna mic him up. Hang on. All right. The event is in Milwaukee. What do you figure? It's at Milwaukee in Milwaukee. Over about Milwaukee tools. They're wondering where we were.
Where we are? Yeah,
All
we're
right,
here.
Dan. Dan's going to finally tell us about the brand new M18. It's a 4.5 to 6 inch
Correct.
grinder. Awesome. Tell us about it.
Yeah, hey everybody. Really glad to have you here today. We're showing off the brand new 2nd generation M18 Field 4.5 to 6 inch braking grinder family. There's actually 4 tools in this. So we have paddle, slide, and then a variable speed and 1 key paddle, and even going up to a 7-inch variable speed and 1 key paddle.
That's cool.
So if you want to do some heavy duty cutting, nice slim form factor.
Yep.
With these, we really focused on making sure that you had that power, productivity, and control to be able to get through all those tough applications. So still a 13 amp class tool, but you can push harder and longer than you could with the prior gen. We're pairing it with the Forge XC80 battery, so that really gives you that productivity and again, that high power delivery from those packs to be able to get through those tough applications, as well as take advantage of that quicker recharge time. And then for control, we sped up the rapid stop braking, so going from a 3-second stop to less than 2, as well as, again, adding variable speed and run key on that higher tier tool if you need that extra versatility. So really excited to see what these are going to do for you, delivering on those tough apps. So we'll show you a grinding application to get a few sparks going, and then we can also show the cutting app.
Sounds cool. Now you can't, you told me earlier, you can remove the guard and
Correct.
it still works.
Correct, yeah.
People
so
were under the
this is,
impression that if you took off the guard, it wouldn't work.
this one is a standard format grinder, so you can take the guard off if you want to switch to a dust shroud, or if you want to use just a backing pad or a wire cup.
Okay.
So
very cool. All right, I'm gonna stay on this side of the glass, Ken.
Yep.
Wow, that is awesome.
All right.
Electronic brake.
Yep. So again, sped up the rapid stop braking on it just to keep you under control even more.
Very cool.
If we want to show over here,
We're cutting over
running,
here?
Cutting over here. So
Awesome.
we're doing Gen 1 with high output 8, and then Gen 2 with forge 8. So you can see that difference in that sustained
Really quick,
power.
let me explain that to the guys real quick.
Yep.
Just to remind you, if you've joined us just recently, they've got new technology. So they've got forged batteries. They've got an updated RedLink Plus technology, which is the communication between the battery and the motor. And they have new updated power state brushless motors. And those three things combined make for really, really powerful tools. So what they're doing is they're going to show us first, this is the first gen grinder with just their high output battery. This is the best Milwaukee does up until now. All right, got it. Now we're going to go over to the new one, loaded with all the new technology, including the new battery. Woo! Awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So
that was really cool.
Really excited to get this one out. Again, you can see that sustained power to keep going, day after day, week after week. So
all right,
look forward to
price and
having it
availability
soon.
on the new one.
Yeah, so it'll be similar pricing to the existing model today. Prices will start around $249. Should be available this fall, and your distributors near you.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan.
Always great to
Really
have you.
appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I got to take my mic back from you real quick. Have a great show, dude. Thanks a lot. Man, these guys are so nice. Just such an amazing crew here in Milwaukee. Let me get this turned around. We are such huge fans. Sorry about the palm. There we go. Such huge fans of the people here in Milwaukee. They just do such a great job getting to all of our questions. Any more automotive stuff that I haven't seen? So I saw the new lighting stuff. We saw the polishers or sanders. Anything else?
Borescopes over there.
Oh, borescope. There you go. There you go. I haven't covered that yet. What else? Sorry?
The new stubby M12.
We covered the stubbies a couple times.
Mechanics hand tools.
We covered that. I already covered it. You weren't there. All right, you guys want to see the? Do you guys want to see the big crazy Packout like 366 tools again? We're gonna do that really quick. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. All right, fine. For what it's worth, I covered this.
Did you cover it yourself? Or
Yes.
was Derek here?
Sarah is here. She's shooting for our show. I'm live.
Okay.
So we've got 550 people that would love to see this again, because when I covered this, I covered it at the very beginning, and we've been live for almost 4 hours. So yeah, let's cover it again. You ready? You're doing awesome. Okay. Hook that up anywhere you want. Leah's gonna show us. So this is, if you guys haven't, yes, the $4,000 box. Tell us all about this awesomeness.
It's worth every penny.
Every single penny.
All right, this is our,
Yeah.
this is our 366-piece Master Mechanics hand tool set in Packout.
Awesome.
Each drawer. Woo!
Look how shiny.
So pretty.
So it comes this way.
It comes this way with a high contrast EVA foam, very dense, very durable.
There you go.
Also reinforced with this molded tray.
So you can take this out and put it in your toolbox and
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, if you want, the foam pops out of the tray. So
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you wanted to
Did
adjust
not
the
know that.
foam.
All right, all right.
but it makes it easy to lift it in and out of the drawer or take with you to your workstation. We tried to organize it so you have all your metric in one drawer, SAE in the next. So all your top stack here is going to be all your sockets. This middle stack is going to be all of your combination wrenches.
Awesome.
Again, separating out metric and SAE. You got your non-ratcheting in the top two, and then your ratcheting in the bottom two.
Yes.
And then this bottom stack here is just a variety of hand tools that you need in the shop on the day-to-day.
Love it.
So things like pliers, screwdrivers.
Awesome.
You got your dead blows down here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, locking
Your hammers.
pliers. Yeah.
Love it. And this is 3 pieces. It includes the dolly, right?
Yes.
For $4 grand.
$4 grand for everything you see here.
It's everything you could ever want.
We are also going to be selling each of these drawer stacks as individuals as well. So you can get
So you can buy, somebody was asking about buying, can you just buy just the tray?
Yes.
Okay, so the individual trays, you can purchase that tray. Or I can purchase this box with these four trays in it?
Yes, and
there you go.
And you can purchase the loaded tray, so it's going to come with the tools in it.
Yeah.
Also the bare tray without the tools in it.
Oh.
We're not offering individual trays right off the bat. They're going to come in sets of 4 that
Later.
goes with the set.
Yeah.
I think, just based on what we've heard already, we're probably going to quickly offer the individual trays.
People ask immediately for that.
Yeah. But
awesome.
To start out, we're going to keep it as sets of 4, and
Pretty good.
we're glad you guys are excited.
When's
about
it going to be available?
It is going to start shipping in January.
Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you, Leah. Really,
Thank
really,
you.
really appreciate it. All right. Steal my mic back. Have a great show. All right, guys. So people asked me to show them the rolling toolbox again. Why not? We're getting towards the end, guys. Honestly, I don't have, whoa, there we go. Hey, I don't have a way to check my battery on my phone. I'm afraid if I tab out of this thing, it's gonna lose the stream. So I can't imagine my battery's gonna last much longer. We've been live for 217 minutes. So I may need to wrap this up soon. Tape measures, I'll go to tape measures after this. So the rolling toolbox was asked about. I'll show it to you one more time. The new accessories for the rails on the side, one more time. And we'll go from there. So they're asking one more time to see this stuff. I know you've already showed us before. So just real quick recap. If you can just hang on to that. You don't need it. We're just gonna do this quick. All right, so Packout, we got the new rolling box. Dimensions slightly larger than the old one. One big sliding out drawer, which thank you God, which for what it's worth, how big this thing is, that's a Sawzall standing vertical and it slides in there. That is flipping amazing.
And it can hold 150 pounds just in the drawer, and then 250 in the total stack. So it's
that is
hold
awesome.
A lot.
Awesome. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And then we also have all these new accessories for hooking into the rails on the side.
Yeah.
So we've got battery mounts, both M12 and M18. Looks like we got a magnetic tray here. I'm assuming that thing pops off.
Yeah, that'll come out. So that's just the one we
I see.
later. So we got this plate. So this will mount here, and then
I see.
any
So you
of
put
the
a little
shopping-
mini 4-slot Packout crate,
Yes.
Packout plate on the side of your Packout.
Yeah, and then
Dig
any
that.
of our compact organizers, any compact Packout, all will also mount onto
Oh, that
this.
makes a ton of sense. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's half. There's only 2 of them.
And
that
they're
makes sense.
also really easy to get on and off, depending on
They pop on and off
how
really easy.
often you need
Oh yeah,
to.
let me take that off for a second so I can see that rail. Let me see how that works. So it's just, okay, so they're just tabs.
Yep.
It doesn't go all the way across.
No, yeah, so they'll come, each of these attachments will come with 2 of these mounts and an Allen key to install it. So it's really easy, so you'll screw them onto these metal corners.
Cool.
And then,
Love it. Okay. We did that. There's new Packout mugs, which we saw. What was the other Packout thing somebody was hollering at? Yeah, the accessory bin, the tilt bin.
Yes.
So this is the tilt bin, which we saw. Somebody was asking because from this angle in the picture, that looks like a half-size crate. It really does. So it's not. It's got all your hardware in it. When you mount it on the wall, you can easily lock them up. That's cool, so they don't open.
And then you can fit any full-size Packout on top of it too. So
Oh, that's awesome.
you can just keep growing, and then like
I
you said
see the
earlier,
cleats are up here. Oh, all right. And then when you put them on the wall, of course, then you unlock them. Then you can open it up and get to your accessories.
And it will come with a bunch of cardstock. So we got these label windows here. So it'll come with any cardstock, and then you can just write or print off labels. So it's super customizable,
Love it.
depending on what you guys want to put in there.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you for the update again.
Of course.
Appreciate
No
it.
problem.
All right, keep having a good show.
Yeah, you too.
All right, somebody just asked about the separator. You guys are killing me. We're gonna cover the separator one more time. We're not going back to it because I gotta end. I mean, like you guys know. Okay,
What was that? Separator. Dust separator. Yeah. Hang on one second. I'm doing pretty good. So you helped us with this before. Could you go over? We've been live for 4 hours, so there's some new people watching. So wonder if you could do us a quick run over of the separator again. It's cyclonic, right?
Correct, yep. So this is our Packout compact debris separator. And when you introduce this to any vacuum that you might already be using, it's really gonna elevate that experience by resulting in much less filter clogs and allowing your vacuum to maintain that consistent suction throughout the life of that filter. So it's gonna capture up to 99% of that debris before it actually enters your vacuum tank.
Gets in the filter, right?
Exactly, correct. So you're not clogging up that filter. And
Thanks,
the cool
Amy.
thing about this as well is it comes with this adapter that fits any 1.25 inch, 1 7/8, and 2.5 inch wet dry vacuum. So it's not only compatible with our Milwaukee products, but anything you might already
Any vac you already have. Love it.
Correct.
All right. Also, the hoses and stuff all like pack into this top tray up here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the hoses.
Oh, you can. This is it doesn't come like this. It's just a demo, right? Because
Correct.
We saw a stubby this way, and I'm like, I want that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
No,
Correct. This is just a demo unit. But yeah, the hose and the adapter store neatly. And as you can see, it's also fully Packout compatible. So not only bottom stack, but also you can stack stuff on top as well.
Beautiful. Awesome. Ben, thanks again, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no
that. I'm
problem.
going to take my mic back.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
You have a great show, dude. You guys are super kind. I appreciate it. Oh, the tapes. Thank you for the reminder. We're on our way to the tapes. Hey, gentlemen, could somebody talk to me about the new tape measures?
Absolutely.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Brandon, we're live. You just put that on real quick.
How you doing? We're live?
Doing good. Yeah, we're
All right,
live.
awesome.
Yeah.
So we have 3 new ranges of tapes right now.
Okay.
Brand new stud tapes. Industry's most durable tape measure out there, all right?
Okay.
So this is really designed for the outdoor space. When you're working outside in the trenches, the stud is for you. The most durable tape on the marketplace.
Okay, how are you going to demo that?
Go ahead, show them what we're doing here, Isaiah. First and foremost, we're going to show you how competitive tape breaks when you step on it.
Okay. Okay, this is a competitor's tape. I'm ready. Here we go. Isaiah's going to step on it.
That's my toes.
Jeez, dude. What are your toes made of? All right, he's going to use the same toes.
I might use my whole foot.
Look at, oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Still works.
Functional, though. Bring that thing
Still
in.
works. Oh, I'm not mad there's a little crease. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because you're right. It still works.
So at the end of the day, we have patented technology on that blade to make it the most durable blade on the marketplace.
Okay.
And we're going to show you how this extends in the elements. So when you're doing measurements outside through the dirt, mud, and contamination, the extension is crucial to make sure you get your right measurements.
So he's digging underneath there. It's going into the dirt to the other end. All right.
And we'll show you how our competitor works as well.
Here comes the competitor.
You can see how it kinks up by his hand there.
Oh, I
Keeps
see.
kinking.
Yeah. Because it's too cute. It's too cute to do a good job. Do these have lifetime warranties?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they do.
Yep.
Zach, they have lifetime warranties.
You can see the other thing
Great
we did,
demo. Yep.
because it's being used outside, we're going with more of a neon color to see that blade easier because you're going to be using it in darker situations.
Okay.
And
Is that green or yellow?
It is yellow.
All right, thanks.
Yep. And then the
That's
same
for
with
Sarah.
the bumper color here as well.
Nice.
So when you drop this thing in the mud or the dirt or down a trench, you can easily see it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so that's
Very
our
cool.
stud, industry's most durable tape measure,
Wow.
improving upon the previous generation of stud as well.
Love it. Are any of these made in the USA?
These are made overseas.
Okay. No, so they're not made in the USA, guys.
Correct. Yep.
All right. I know the new hard hats that we just talked about, the bolts are made in the USA
Yes,
now,
that
too,
is
which is
correct.
pretty exciting.
Yep. Right.
Also, hand tool. I'm sorry, are you done? Or is there
No,
more?
we have more tapes.
Dude, keep
Yeah,
going. Let's go.
come
I'm
on
so
over.
sorry.
All right.
I almost ruined everything. All right, we have more tapes. We'll do that, and then we will talk about the new Striker
Oh, you got it?
screwdriver.
So our next tapes, wide blade tapes, really designed for the
Wide
guys and gals that are working outside as a remodeler, carpenter, wood construction.
Yeah.
The people that need that 18 feet of reach, the super long standout, this tape measure is designed for them.
Okay.
And we've actually designed it to have 1 more foot of reach or standout than our previous generation tape.
Okay.
And we did
Which
that
is how
with-
far now?
Right now we can
Dude,
get
that
up
is a
to
wide
18
tape.
feet of reach. So
Go ahead.
Isaiah's
Oh, we're
show
going to
you how
demo
do
this.
that. Yeah.
Okay, this is the crappy competitor.
All right, so I'll do
Here comes the garbage first. Oh, we're going at
the same time.
Oh,
yeah.
let's go. Garbage on the right, new hotness on the left. Oh, they're so close. Oh, my God. Oh, the garbage drops to the ground. In Milwaukee, it's still going. Wow, that is awesome.
You can see I got
All right.
17
feet of reach, almost 18 with that extension.
Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of reach.
We've also improved the durability of this product, so it's a thicker blade, more coating, and it's wider, but the housing itself stayed the same exact size as our previous generation.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a much better tape, even though we had a industry's leading tape before this.
Very cool. Very cool, man. Love it.
One more series.
As well too.
Each one has a magnetic option.
Magnetic and non-magnetic, but the next tape measure is going to be for the smaller measurements within the commercial side. This demo is going to be for our magnetic tape measures, which is going to be this guy right here. It's going to be our magnetic tape measure coming in at 16 and 25. There's a demo right over here. I'll show you.
Okay, how do you tell the versions apart if they want to make sure they're buying the new versions when they go in the store?
Yeah, so you can see the difference on the tape measure itself. It's got the magnetic strip on there.
For the magnetic, yep.
Yep. And
I
then,
mean, these new ones versus your old ones.
Oh, we're going to once we sell out of the old,
They're replacing them.
Yep, 100%. So
All right, when can we expect to see them in the stores?
November of this year.
Okay, so in November, guys, they're going to wipe out all the old ones, and these are going to be the only ones you can buy. Keep going. So who's talking now?
I'll take over.
Okay.
Well, I have the mic.
Give him the mic.
You want the mic?
You can just unclip it and hand it to him. It's fine.
Swap over.
There you go. Just clip it anyway. All right, Isaiah, go.
This is going to be our magnetic tape measure. So for smaller measurements in the commercial site, cast iron, conduit, we're doing 10-foot segments. So that straighter, stiffer blade within 10 feet is going to be key rather than having to have a tape measure that's bigger on weight where electricians, plumbers don't carry too much tools on their belt. They want something compact.
Yeah.
What this demo is going to show is going to be the straightness and stiffness of the blade when users are up in air after doing post-production work on ground, where they measure out 10 feet and move in an aerial lift and items like that. So I'm going to have Brandon turn this. And look at, when talk about straightness, you can see our competitor extremely going down in terms of droopness. That's affecting the overall measurement working with this material. Where ours is going to be straighter and stiffer, as you will see.
Stiff Milwaukee and droopy competitor. This is wildly inappropriate, and I like it. How long? Say it again. How long is it standing? I don't know. Is that 12 feet? Ah,
we know they're
working. If you look up there, you don't know how far it's out because it doesn't have print on the bottom, but Milwaukee does. Oh, that's cool.
And we know they're measuring overhead too.
Oh, for sure. No, that makes sense.
Here we go.
Oh! Dude, look at that.
And we can do this all day. This tape measure's been up all week.
Very cool. Very cool.
And one final class of tape measures, we walked through our stud, we walked through our wide blade, and we just walked through our magnetic.
Yep.
We're going to go through our compact and auto lock.
I like auto lock, man. I love auto lock tapes.
And one key compact space is when a user sees a compact style tape measure, they automatically associate that to a flimsy blade. Any thin body blade, items like that is going to be associated to that. But what we've added is making sure that we engineered this blade to be stiff within 4 to 6 feet, where we know trim carpenters, service plumbers, that's key.
All
that's
the time.
The key
Yep,
measurement.
yep.
So you extend this tape measure out to its side standout.
Even on the side.
Straight. Straight. We have a competitor that compares that they have a stiff blade and is compact. You get this thing out to 3 feet.
The dirty hawk. Oh,
and
that's
after
100%.
so many times, this blade would develop kinks and wears where it would develop a curl over, will no longer be a usable tape
I'm starting to think I have garbage tape measures because mine do all these things.
And like I said, we improved this blade. We have our compact 25-foot with a finger stop now. Our compact today do not have a finger stop, and our auto lock tape measure, having a durable auto lock mechanism.
I'm a huge auto lock fan, man. Seriously. I mean, I understand the stuff underneath. That works well. It does. But I'm just addicted. I started using an auto lock. It's my favorite thing in the world. I'm like, that's how they should work. Oh well. Okay, so warranty on these guys is
limited lifetime warranty. Yep.
How does that work? If it breaks, what do I do?
90 days within any store that you go to, and then with you can go to any service center where we swap out that tape measure. If it's a manufactured defect, items like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, guys, is that it? I think we answered all those questions. I'm gonna take your mic back, Isaiah. Thank you so much for your help, bud.
Thanks,
we
man.
really appreciate it. Have an awesome show. All right, guys. Whew. Oh my God, 230 minutes. That is a lot, guys. I don't know that my battery's gonna survive anymore. I'm really nervous about swiping over and looking at my battery. But I feel like maybe I should do that just to kind of get a feel for where we are. How hard is it to lock? I'm gonna give it a shot myself. We'll see. Let me try that real quick, okay? 1 second. Actually, it's a long, it's hard to do this one-handed.
But there we go, we're gonna get that out. Pressing down the lock. It's very smooth. I was surprised, but it's not that hard to get down. Man, even that movement, it doesn't snap really hard. It's kind of nice. Hang on, I'm gonna pull this guy out. All right. There you go. So it was, and I'm actually able to control it going back in without using my finger down there. Locking wasn't that difficult. Let me see what else I missed. Any warranty for hand tools? Anywhere on the 2.0 lawnmower? No information on lawnmower. For a finished carpenter, my dad's finished carpenter. My complaint about most tape measure, it does not include the microments shown. Good Lord, you're looking for 1/8. Oh, 1/8? You have to have 1/8. You got 1/16. Yeah, you got 1/16. That's on the stud ones, on the wide blades. Yeah, you got 1/16. What do they all have 1/16?
Yeah, we have metric 1/16. We got tenths. We got everything.
Metrics, 1/16, tenths, everything on all those guys. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. All right, where's my mics? All right, I got my mics. We're good. No word on a new mower. Let's see. Yes, 5 new hedge trimmers. They have the same model numbers. Will all the new tapes have the same model numbers as the old ones?
No,
or
new model.
All new model numbers, guys. Yes, it's the biggest complaint is how thin the tapes were. There you go. B. Dooley, you're more than welcome. I absolutely love doing this, man. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Has anyone been here with me the whole 232 minutes? Let me know. I'd love to know that. How to tell the versions apart, we covered that. Wonder if Rob tried using Starlink next year, if he would have clear video quality. Yeah, so this is what I'm hoping. The YouTube app, which is what we use to go live here, when I finish, that's a good reason to end this, to make sure I have battery for it. When I finish it, it will take, it's transmitting and you guys are seeing some low quality stuff, no question. It's storing it in high resolution on my phone. So when I'm done, it will slowly upload the full resolution version with no transmission problems. And it will put that, it'll replace the stream with that file. So I should probably end here to do this. Wish I was welding. Thank you for being with me the whole time, brother. I don't know how you could be here this whole time because I feel like I've done enough. I don't think I've missed anything. I think we've got just about everything covered. I didn't cover the bolt stuff that's going to be new, hard hat stuff. Go check that stuff out, guys. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Really, the new technology stuff is blowing my mind. We've got, I think I covered most everything. Press jaws. There are a bunch of new press jaws. Oh boy. I'm getting a little nervous. Guys, this may be the end. If it's the end, thanks for hanging with me, but I'm gonna try to swap over and check out my battery. I need to know if I'm gonna make it or not. My battery on my mic is actually about to die. So that's the other reason I gotta go. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I have 3% battery. I'm gonna go. Sorry if I missed anything. Remember, our show's gonna be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. The tool show, all the stuff that Sarah's been recording is gonna be up there for you guys to enjoy. It means the world to me that you hung out with me for so long today. Super excited to be here at Pipeline 2024. Tons of new tools. If we missed anything, it's probably gonna be in the show tomorrow. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Love you all. Thanks again for joining us, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, join us for the tool show every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Love you guys, thank you. Oh, and thanks for all the tips, guys. That was amazing. Really appreciate it.